And the first wrestler seen he's on video. He just stared at the camera.
Nice. All right. We're live right now. Looks like a couple people are joining already, but more will pile in.
Awesome. Well, welcome everyone. Davenport West. We have a fun-filled night of wrestling coming forward, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This will be a fun night. So we have 2 high school duels, and then we have a youth duel that are going to kick us off. So you can see if you're watching right now, you can see the youth guys warming up, guys and girls warming up and getting ready to roll here at Davenport West.
Yep. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Jay Zymet, and I'm with my partner here, Rob Hill, getting ready to kick off the youth wrestling. See what these up-and-comers have to show.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So probably 5 to maybe a little over 5, but 5-ish minutes away from the first matches of the night here.
It's going to be a fun night, too. I think you're starting to already see the stands fill up. A lot of parents coming to watch the youth. And, hey, this is what we love to see is full auditorium full of wrestling fans. As I always say, the louder we get, the louder the fans get, the more energy these wrestlers show out there, too. So we got the future Davenport West Falcons and future Bettendorf Bulldogs going to take us off right off the bat. Looks like hopefully we'll be able to get a couple of the coaches over here so we can talk to them as well, right, Rob?
Yep. We definitely will.
And looking at both teams, both having a pretty decent season so far for the high school level. And then Davenport Central will be, DeWitt Central will be joining them as well tonight.
To get Mom and Connor in.
All right. want me to disconnect?
Swap the camera first. If it does it again, then we'll swap the video card or the capture card, whatever. Oh shit, good call. I should have had that ready. Todd's here. Should I just swap it now? No, we don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's fast elimination.
It's probably. Wait. We're going to get some wrestling going here. So first up in the youth duel here in Davenport West will be Wes Landon Shot, and Bettendorf's Isaac Hernandez. Looking forward to this one, Jay. This little guy's going to start us off. This is fun.
And get some fireworks right off the bat. Both familiar names to the rest of the world too. So let's see what we got here.
So Isaac Hernandez will strike first, 2-0 to start the match.
And I didn't see it take down with it.
Yeah, it was the front headlock, and he just kind of ran the corners.
Yeah,
It's a good battle. Good battle.
He's on it. Got a little wrist control. Fighting off the wrist, doing well. So, I'll tell you, what age do we usually see these youth starting off at? And, I know you had son over here wrestling too. What age did Bradley
get kind of field ready. So later on, if people are still around watching, the 195 punter for Bettendorf is my son Brother Hill. He started when he was 4, and he cried every single practice. And finally, my wife let him quit. And they started back up in 3rd grade. So around 8 is when he was like, he felt ready. Then my youngest, he started when he was 4, and he's done it ever since. So I mean, it really depends on the kid and how much they're around it. If they have an older brother, a lot of times the younger one will start a little earlier because they're already around it, you know. But
yeah, that's a great point. That's kind of what I believe for every kid is going to be different. And you just got to fill them out, And just so those of you who don't know, Bradley, who started a little later in 3rd grade compared to what other ones have, was just recently signed to the University of Iowa. So congratulations to Bradley and that as well.
yeah, thank you. He's excited. We're excited for him. That's a good point. So there's kids who wrestled way before he really got into it.
Oh.
Who may have quit by now, and then there's kids who started after him that are studs too. So it really is, to me, whenever a kid's interested to get in and work hard, I mean, you define success in different ways, but to me, it's like just learning the lessons, learning the discipline, learning the hard work that wrestling provides. And that, to me, that's success. And win and losses, I mean, those, whatever, those are just extra.
That doesn't matter. Just yep, exactly. And just producing some fine young men, fine young men. Yeah, we have got a match on our hands. We've got 5-2 right now.
Yeah, these are the 3rd period. Is it going in the 3rd already? Where are you? Man, I've been talking too much. I'm losing track. So 1-1-1 does go pretty fast, but yeah, 5-2 match so far. We've got a good one.
We'll be seeing these guys in about 6-7 years. Going to have later matches too. Keep progressing, keep learning.
What a fun thing they did for the youth tonight. So we're here for the Davenport West, Bettendorf and DeWitt high school meet. And last week we checked Bettendorf, and they were like, hey, let's get our youth guys some matches. So how stinking cool for these guys to get to do this tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
We were coming anyway, but immediately when I heard it, I'm like, oh, dude, we got to stream that too.
Yeah, we got that call. Like, oh, heck yeah. Why else would you miss out on the wrestling? So.
Yeah, these are the future Falcons, future Bulldogs wrestling here tonight. Good match.
Going at it.
So, like I in chat with the win tonight to start us off. That was fun. We got more. Plenty more. So West has Connor Cook, and Bettendorf has Killian Kelly on the way to the mat for some more action. This is awesome.
And like you said, it's just, at this point, time with kids, it's go out there, let's have some fun. Let's learn the basic skills of wrestling. Let's move on from there.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a special guest with us here right now. Rob, want to introduce?
Yeah, we have Brandon Schatt here with us. Brandon, part of the West Club coaching here. Brandon, thanks for joining us tonight, and thanks also, by the way, for letting us know this was happening. We're pumped to be here.
Thank you guys for being here. It's a huge thing for you guys to do with the sport of wrestling, as far as promoting the sport, getting these videos out there to these kids. I know, talking with the coaches and our kids tonight, I know that all these kids are fired up to be here, and they're very excited about getting to wrestling and having this opportunity. So awesome.
Well, I'm glad. It's pretty darn cool to get to come out here before the high school. I mean, it's a decent fan, decent crowd so far. I'm sure more will be piling in, I hope, but I'm sure they will. But yeah, for these kids to get a little bit of a glimpse into the future, these guys are going to be representing their school. Well, they already are right now, but they'll be representing their high schools in a few years. It's fun, like I said, almost like glimpse into the future for us tonight.
Oh, I agree 100%. Yeah, these kids got a great future ahead of them. I know at least a lot of the kids that were able to get here tonight for our club, they just love the sport. A couple of them are first-year kids, a couple of them have a couple of years of experience, but they absolutely love it, and they show up for practice, and it's cool to get them out here to show off their abilities. previous to that, I coached the high school when I got out for quite a few years, and then I helped the kid club back then as well. And then I took a break for a few years, and my boy decided that he was kind of wanting to get after it, so.
Those of you who don't know, that last little stallion that was out there, that was your boy wrestling.
It was, yeah. And he's something special, man. He's sick for it. You could ask him day in and day out what he wants to do, and he'll tell you, I just want to wrestle.
That's awesome. That's great.
So
what are you looking for numbers in your youth program right now?
right now we're sitting right around probably 40 or 50. We started the season out with about 65, and we watched a few of those after our tournament and after Thanksgiving, which, typically is kind of the case. Some of the guys, we started to pick up the intensity and practice a little bit, and sometimes, they just decide it's not for them, but
Sure. Yeah. Hey, so those kids might be back, and if not, that's all right. They still got to get a taste of the sport.
oh,
We
yeah,
were
yeah.
just talking before you jumped in. Really, those women and kids were, it was tough when you were youth for a little bit. And at one point, it's just like, nah, it's not right now. And you come back and you're visiting, and boom, you get yourself a great wrestler.
Oh, yeah. Bradley's showed a lot of improvement. He's doing really well.
Yeah, thanks.
He's doing great.
It's funny to look back and think, like, when he started, so he was 4 when he started, but right after practice, and finally my wife made me let him quit. But we still kept going to, like, we went to Iowa meets, and we kept him, like, a little interested,
Yeah.
trying to anyway, and then in 3rd grade, he's like, hey, I want to wrestle again. It was like, or maybe it was late in the 2nd grade actually he said that, but it was like, late in the year. I'm like, dude, like, maybe next year, if you still want to next year. Yeah, he's loved it ever since.
I watched I don't know if you guys have seen it, I saw a Jordan Burroughs interview here recently that they did, and him and Asker were coming together on the floor, and they were talking about that exactly, like how you can like keep kids different, just kind of let them be their own, give them confidence, instill a little bit of, hey, like, no matter what you do, and us as dads and coaches, it breaks our hearts when the kid says, hey, I don't want to do what your passion is, kind of thing.
Yeah.
We have to be okay with whatever you want. I'm good with it.
Yep. So real quick update on that one. Connor Cook with the win, 4-2.
Connor is brand new to the program. His grandma brings him to practice all the time. And he's a first-year kid. So he's only got 10, 12 match practices under his belt.
Yeah.
He's a good kid. He's always got a smile on his face, and he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's great. So now if Eli McGivern for Bettendorf. I stepped down for Eli. Right off the
And I believe these two might know each other.
Oh, okay.
So, and Eli, again, he's another first-year kid who just started coming, and he's kind of getting his so
Sure. That's awesome.
It was funny during warm-up to see these kids like waving at each other. Everybody's fighting with baseball or whatever else,
And that's one thing about doing things like this. Is there's an opportunity for these kids to all meet each other. They're hopefully, as like I said, as coaches and dad, we hope we get to see these kids grow up together.
Yeah.
We hope we stay in the sport. We hope we get to see them to the collegiate level they want, and meet these kids and know that other people are out there working just as hard as they are.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool idea to do this. And I just want to ask, like, how did it all come together?
So a few pre-COVID, we did it with North Scott, and a lot of the parents afterwards were like, "Hey, this was awesome! Like, it was a great idea," and really wanted to get it done. And then last week, we were kind of looking like, "Oh, dang, we don't have very many home meets.
Sure.
So we're going to invite some McDonald we can hold somebody."
Yeah.
And so we saw, I think they housed North Scott last week, and then they're housing you guys today. And so we're like, let's reach out to them for just a little bit of time to try to get a lineup together. And if we can, so work out for everybody.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, I saw the email come from our club president, and I'm like, I've got a 6th grader. I'm like, oh, dude, it'd be great if you could wrestle. I'm coming here anyway for the high school meet.
Yeah.
So how perfect. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, and for you guys, for better to step up, like, get in, put a good team together. We just sent them a roster of like 25 kids, and what we thought, we haven't had a lot of competition this year, so it's hard to judge, kids where they're at, obviously. And so you never know what, we're like, hey, here's our grades, here's our weights, here's, where we think we're at as far as the league level. Match up whatever you got and send them. And so they were awesome to be able to get together on that. And time and effort and get with the parents and make sure that they can get together.
Another piece that I like about this, and Mike Munster about this. I don't know if you remember. He had a boy, Kirk Munster, wrestled out at Lawrence, I believe. Yeah, and so he had something and moved out to Lawrence. But he said every wrestling program is one generation closing the door. So if you're not on that, we're gonna have issues with it.
If anybody can't hear us, it sounds like our audio is having some issues, so we're going to work on that.
Quick adjustment, we'll be back with it.
All right, audio check. Hopefully this comes through better. All right, sounds like we're good now. Not sure. Technical difficulties, sorry about that, but hopefully the audio continues to sound better. And if I'll keep an eye on the comments. If it goes bad again, let me know if you don't mind. I'm not sure what the heck it was. I just tried a whole bunch of different ports and I don't know. This time it seems like we're better. Hopefully that continues. But good matches going on here so far. Cool, thanks Chantel. I don't know what, yeah. Anyway, we're good, we're back. So we obviously audio-wise we missed a little bit so far, but Landon Schatt kicked things off against Isaac Hernandez. Landon got the close victory there. Connor Cook then for West took on Killian Kelly, and Connor got a win as well. Eli Smith I believe got the win over Liam McGivern, and then I got to tell you, I kind of lost track because I was working on the audio, but I know that one there was Elias Saldivar against Brock Chestnut. And now next up for West, we have Sade Beath and Emmett Jip for Bettendorf.
All right, these guys continue on here. Got a nice drop down and a double there. Working for that arm bar. Nope, going to turn back over and working in half. A lot of great kids out here wrestling, and, you know, it's exciting seeing these kids take it to the next level. Going to be some excitement in the future years for both programs here as both these groups continue, or kids continue to improve. Unfortunately, we didn't get all of our message with the coach earlier, but definitely had a good conversation. We'll see if we can maybe Zoom that tomorrow or later this week to discuss what we discussed.
Yeah, either that or he did offer to come back on. Now we're.
Oh, is he? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Time.
I might go snatch him. He's a good. You waved him down. Perfect.
Yeah, I got the good left-hand wave going on today.
Yeah. And again, if you don't mind, somebody, if the audio goes bad again, please let us know. We'll adjust however we're able to. But thankfully, we're back. You can hear us okay now.
Right.
All right, Brandon, welcome back.
Hey.
Brandon Schatt from Davenport West Falcon Youth Wrestling. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, we already had almost a full conversation, and our audio was poor. So
We'll try and do it better the second time.
Absolutely, yes.
We kind of know what we're going to talk about this time, though.
Right.
So hey, why don't you give us a little history on your wrestling and your coaching, how you came back into the youth. And by the way, anyone who didn't know, your son looked great in that first match.
Thank you very much. Yeah, he definitely loves the sport. He's sick for it in some kind of bad way. But for me, I wrestled in high school. Had a okay go at it, but I loved it. Definitely grew to have a passion and follow the sport. As soon as I got back from college, I jumped into the high school realm and coached at the high school here at West for a little while. Back when Pat Ryle was here and Chris Howman and those guys, I coached with them. So once the youth program then was kind of hit or miss, but we jumped back into it here a little bit after I was coaching the high school. And then we took a couple years off, and then Rod Montoya, myself, and Adam Hout kind of jumped back on board. We've had a couple coaches that have been here along with us throughout the time, and dads that help out a lot too. So, but the program for the last 4 or 5 years has been growing and growing, and we got a lot of kids who are return kids now. So
that's great.
And it's starting to show. So.
And you mentioned earlier when the audio was poor, 40 kids out currently.
Yeah,
that's pretty darn solid.
Yeah, we got like 40 kids out that still come on a routine basis. We do have quite a few peewees, which is good to see again this year. So in the way we do our practices, we obviously don't have a lot of coaching staff or whatever does split days and stuff like that, but we do early practice, and then after that first practice, when we kind of got warmed up, we let the younger peewee kids that don't want to stay for the second practice kind of get out of there, and then we turn up the notch a little bit on our second half and get after it for the older kids.
Sure.
Now, those who have never seen a peewee practice, Coach, is it kind of like herding cats?
It can be. I'll tell you what, it's early in the season it can be, but later in the year they really start to come around. They start to they kind of get their own, and we got a couple older kids on the team that are getting ready to go into junior high next year, and those boys will step up to the team and they'll say, hey, we're going to start warm-ups, and they'll kind of lead practice in the beginning a little bit, and so, and like I said, that return kid, he helps a lot.
Yeah. Hey, so sorry to interrupt real quick. So that last match was Baylor Hermison and Gage Euchre. Looks like Gage did come away with the win, but good hard match. Any of these kids being willing to come out here and go to battle, it's awesome. This one is it looks like Dalton Allendorf and nope. Yeah, it is, right? And James, or no, that's Carter Trevino on the Bettendorf side. Looks like we must have had a little substitution on the Bettendorf side.
I think, and now that I think about it, are they maybe wrestling him twice?
Could be.
Or maybe something. Maybe we had a kid step out, or that might be happening too. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I know they were talking about that.
Sure. But yeah, so how, if you don't mind, tell us kind of how this came into fruition, doing this youth one before the high school one.
So we had a couple of years ago we did it with North Scott, and it went off really well, and the parents really liked it. The kids absolutely loved it. And so when we started to talk about it this year, now that the high schools were back in, competition was back in, and we were like, well, who can we get with? And when we looked at West home dual meets, we didn't really have much available to choose from this year. So it was kind of be short notice, and it was going to have to be kind of quick. And we obviously have some connections and seen a lot of the Bettendorf guys around, so we were able to reach out to them pretty quick and say, hey, are you interested before the high school duel? We can make this happen. And we sent them a lineup of like 20, 25 kids, and they turned around and met up their kids to that kind of matched up as even as we could with grade and weight and experience level. And we just said, hey, we just want to get kids out to wrestle.
Yep.
And some of these kids, like from Bettendorf and from West, both of them, we had kids that didn't have a lot of, and we didn't want to just send out all-stars. We kind of wanted to really say, hey, let's get everybody an opportunity. So we just, like I said, we just kind of laundry listed, hey, anybody want to do this? The parents spoke up and said, yeah, we're available, we can do it. And then we put kids on a roster, put them together, and we came up with 15 original matches. We're only going to have 12 tonight because we had a couple kids that ended up not feeling well to sit today and had to back out. But still, 12 good, solid matches. And the kids, like I said, this experience is beyond, anything our kids have experienced anyways.
Yeah.
In their own school.
It's very cool for them, no doubt.
So it was huge for Bettendorf to step up like they did and bring their kids across the town and, show up in such short notice. So I really appreciate what they did here.
I think this would be a really, really cool trend to see other schools do the same exact thing. They're already setting up the gym. I mean, come out an hour before, give the youth a few matches. This is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, and we would be, anybody that is watching, West, and I'm sure Bettendorf after tonight will, step up as well. We're always interested. We're willing to travel. If we have a duel where West is wrestling somewhere else and we can travel ahead of them, we'll definitely try and put something together.
Sure.
So
that's great.
And, I think things like this are just great because hopefully it's going to help keep these kids' interest involved with the program, and we're going to keep them moving on to, see them in junior high, see them in high school, with stuff like this, fun activities for them to be involved with.
And some of our kids that are wrestling tonight, they've only done practice. They really haven't had much competition. We had our own home meet the weekend after Thanksgiving, and some of them wrestled in that for the first time. So this is only their second time in competition wrestling. And I think breaking up that monotony of just going to practice always helps out a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Creates that love of the sport. They kind of get a little different feel. We're not having practice. Thursdays is usually the night we have practice. Tonight, everybody that's here and even teammates that aren't wrestling showed up. We're all going to sit together and watch the high school duel and kind of talk through the meet. And
great learning for watching wrestling is one of the other than doing it, right? It's one of the best ways to learn is watching.
We got a barn burner going on here. We got 4-5.
4-5, yeah.
Oh, we got a couple more.
And if I missed it earlier, I just definitely want to give you guys a shout out because the stuff that you're doing in the promoting of wrestling, especially in the Quad City area, is it's tremendous. You guys have done a great job. And I think, you've grown a lot over the last year, really. I mean, you've kind of been around for a little bit, but this last year you really exploded and got yourself out there. And that event you guys put on was amazing. We attended that. We came and checked that out at Assumption.
Awesome.
That was really cool.
Yeah, thank you. That was really fun.
We got to be close to.
Yeah, so about this one, then 3 more. It sounds like as far as the youth duel goes, but
yeah, and we got to here in a minute. I'll break off when we get a little closer to the end. None of the kids know yet, but we bought medals, so we're planning on giving all the kids a medal that wrestles here tonight. And
cool.
Show our appreciation for them showing up. And
yeah,
well, usually what we do if we can organize it, I have all of our kids that wrestled tonight carry over the medal against the opponent and give it to the guy that they wrestled.
That's very cool. I love that.
Been some really good wrestling, though. They've showcased a lot of good kids tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one, I believe, is this Johnny Bell?
This is Johnny Bell, yep.
And then on the Bettendorf side, it's Kaysen Natchy.
And Kaysen and Johnny have met before and had barn burners, too. I mean, they've had close matches in the past. I know that at least once for sure, if not twice, that they've already met.
Yeah. So 2-0 right now. Johnny Bell leading. But yeah, these guys they're in for a battle. Looks like they're both ready.
I love that look back at the coach after he decides.
Yeah.
Coach like, yeah, that's all right.
And you know what? I kind of like that with I mean, there are times, obviously, we want them to look to the corner and not make their own decision because, you know, sometimes coaches have a little better idea of where the match is headed. But I do like when a kid's confident and he just says, hey, this is where I want to be, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's still in there for it. Cut that corner. I'm not sure if we got it earlier, but what do you see? What do you recommend to your parents? You know, when to start wrestling, Coach, and you know, is there ever a time where you said, you know, let's step away from it, let's come back, you know, in a couple of years when they may enjoy it a little bit more?
Definitely. We have a pretty good. I mean, our coaching staff tries to keep an eye on kids, try and keep them involved. We try and play games and keep that young youth, you know, having fun, just so we can also be aggressive, but yet enjoy the sport. And I think this year alone, we've already had a couple that were not going to make it or didn't think that they're, you know, and the parents were questioning, should we keep coming? And we have no problem saying, hey, if you want to just even sit on the sidelines and let him kind of watch it a little bit and just be in the room and not push him to come out on the mat. And if he decides on his own that he wants to come out, great. And if not, you take a break, you come back next year and try it out.
I love it. And it's such a it can be a long, grueling season, especially for the youth. If they start early and, you know, tap into the preseason, you know, nationals and are doing a lot of wrestling, it can actually be longer than a high school wrestler season. So it's really good to manage these kids and make sure they're not over wrestling.
That's funny that you said that because youth wrestling does go longer than high school, right? Because even at just our in season, we start before Thanksgiving. Right. High school starts after. They end the week before we have state, right?
Right. Yeah.
So so technically we're a couple weeks longer at a youth level.
So, and I think that's just a key component for, you know, coaches to be aware, parents to be aware too. I mean, your kid does not have to be doing, you know, 110 matches a year. Excellent. Really a little bit of excitement going on there.
I agree with all of that. I will say, though, and now this is just my personal opinion, I don't think if a kid wants to get 110 matches, that's okay too. And I think, I mean, if they're the ones driving it, hey, I want to wrestle, Dad. Where are we going this week? Where are we going? Heck, get them on the mat. I think that can only help them. I mean, of course, there's such thing as like potential injury, but like you might get injured in practice too. So like if the kid wants to wrestle, I say wrestle.
No, I agree 100%. And we talked about that a little bit when our feed was messed up, but just, you know, the fact that kind of let a kid dictate where he wants to be. You know, we can encourage, we can give the opportunity, but you got to be able to recognize as a dad, as a coach, you got to be able to say, hey, look, he's not as mentally prepared or ready as he was. He looks like he's, you know, upset or not having as much fun, and we got to recognize those and be able to pull that kid back a little bit or feed it to him.
Right.
And you know, and that whole burnout topic, you know, comes up as far as when do you stop, when do you push the full, you know, and like you kind of said, let the kid dictate, let him say, you know, but we also have to be ready that if we spend 7 years from 5 years old till, 12, and all of a sudden he goes, you know what, I don't want to do it anymore. We got to be able to go, hey, we had a good couple of years
Sure.
at it, and
Yeah.
that's fine. That's your choice,
Yep. Just try to enjoy the ride, right? We're making memories every time, and hopefully they end up being good memories, which
That's right.
most of the time they will.
Yep, it's just, let the kid kind of do his thing and let him have fun. And
Yep.
Rob and I always talk at work. We're like, hold on, because it's a roller coaster ride, parents. I remember both of our boys being about this age, Rob wrestling, and now mine's retired from it, and his boy's a senior, getting ready to head off to college. So
Yeah, it does. It goes way faster than you want it to. That's for sure. Got a good match here. So Gage Saldivar and Bo Chisholm going at it. Looks like Bo is up 2-0 right now, but yeah, we've got another solid, close match going. I'd say the referee's doing a good job tonight too.
he is.
We'll have
He
to
is.
tell Rod.
yeah,
Coach Rod Montoya, right?
Yep, yep.
He's doing well.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit beforehand, and we talked to the head ref, and he was down doing rules meeting. They wanted us to get started, and we talked to the Bettendorf coaches. We're like, if you don't care, we'll just do it. We got a scorekeeper. We got, we're not keeping team score tonight. We just want the kids to wrestle.
Yep.
So, it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
He knows the sport well enough to get out there.
Absolutely.
He doesn't need stripes. But yeah, for us anyway, as you see in the corner, you got Rod's doing that, and then Adam Howd is on his knees over there. He's kind of coaching the kids as they come out, getting them fired up before they come out on the mat. And that's kind of our core group of coaches that really, have done a lot this year. But like I said, there's a lot of people that have helped us along the way. There's a lot of dads, a lot of coaches that have been in and out of the room, and that helps a lot.
Yeah.
And key involvement in any of this is having leadership, having parents, and having parents buy in, and having coaches buy in. So.
Yeah, one super common denominator. If your kid wants to be successful in wrestling, really probably most sports, but wrestling for sure, the parents have to be on board. The parents are going to have to be very involved. Certainly, I know, Jay, you can say it. You can attest to this, and if you haven't yet, I'm sure Landon's going. Your son Landon's going to be. But we've done a lot of Team Iowa type stuff over the years, and common denominator. I'm not going to quite say helicopter, but very, very involved parents. Those kids don't have a lot of success without the parents.
No, you got to be involved, and and that's in anything. If your kid likes band, if he likes, baseball, basketball, it doesn't matter. You got to be involved, and you got to be willing to give him as many opportunities as you can, put out there for him.
Yep, absolutely. So that was a good match. So it looks
match.
like a close win for Bettendorf's Bo Chisholm.
We're going to do a quick pan over to some of your volunteers that you were just talking about. Got a good timekeeper, everyone helping out over there as well tonight.
They did great. Thank you. Looks like we got one more, is it?
This looks like the
Michael
final
Ramirez.
match.
Yep. Oh, Gracie. Oh, so Gracie and Peyton, I don't know if they've wrestled before or not.
So this
Wait,
isn't
this Connor
Peyton.
here.
Yeah, there we go.
you got the right kid out there now.
So Gracie, her brother Isaac's been coming for a couple years, but Gracie just came out and really started wrestling the last year and a half, 2 years. And she was kind of there anyway, and she was always hanging out, and she was tough as nails, and so
good for her.
She decided, hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
Hey, I think she's got a pretty good role model in your high school ranks right now too, wrestling.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, Gracie Jameson and Peyton Pillars Seach for Bettendorf.
And you guys got a lot of wrestling to watch tonight.
Yeah.
You got Central DeWitt's going to step up, and I don't know if them and Bettendorf are going to wrestle first or how that's going to work out, but I haven't seen the schedule yet.
I haven't heard either, actually.
You got Central DeWitt, Bettendorf, and West High going to wrestle
Yep.
yet after these kiddos.
Yep. The one thing I'm sure is Central DeWitt will go first and second. I'm just not sure if it'll be against Bettendorf or West first. I haven't heard. I do have the weigh-in sheets, though, so that's good news.
I don't know if any of these kids have paid attention, but Coach Rod has not changed his number for choice. It's been 2 all night. It's got to be. Rod's doing a great job of keeping his mouth shut too, but it's got to be killing him not to coach. You know what I mean? I'm sure he wants to. I'm sure he wants to comment and tell him, do this, do that, but he's doing a great job.
Yeah, he is.
Some good fight coming on here. 5 seconds left on the clock.
What your event that you put on? Did you guys? How'd that all come together for you guys?
So there's similar events, across the state, and we just kind of. Oh, I guess I'll throw one other example. Years ago, they used to have I think it wasn't muddy water duels. We still have that, but that's just high school team versus high school team. There used to be some sort of a postseason event where it was Iowa versus Illinois. I think mostly graduating seniors, and it's been a while. And we, to be honest, we're going through our rankings and looking at all our local guys, and we're just like, dude, we could have put together 2 pretty solid teams and have a pretty competitive duel. So that's kind of was the start of the idea, and then we just kind of started putting out feelers, and we had a lot of people express interest. We're like, you know what, let's go ahead and do it. Let's put it together. So I thought it went well. As far as competition goes, I think almost every match was a very solid competition, and then between the 2 states, it came down to the last match, really. So it was pretty awesome. Quad City, Iowa versus Quad City, Illinois. I don't think we could have done much better for our first event.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. And like you said, the competition was great. I think most matches have been the distance, if not at least into the second and third period. I mean, it was good.
It was, yeah, thank you. That was a lot of fun. We definitely want to make it an annual thing, and then we're thinking we need to start because it's not that far away, but we're thinking about trying to put on a postseason one as well.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Kind of a cool thing. And then the hope then is maybe a few more matches, and when we get some youth involvement as well. That would be the best case scenario.
That was a beautiful little single leg / fireman's there. He kind of came out of it and circled around the back there, but it was gorgeous.
So Connor Hill for Bettendorf and Michael Ramirez for West.
All right.
And these kids are a little bit older, but one of the things that I've really noticed in traveling around, with landing wrestling quite a bit, is technique level of kids at a younger age.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the whole idea of a good double and a half, there's a lot of kids that love a lot of wrestling at a young age.
Absolutely. I think the level, you're exactly right. From when we were wrestling and to now is crazy different.
Yeah. Things that you couldn't teach high schoolers in my day. I feel like some youth kids are just perfect at it.
Yeah.
You could almost have them do a video.
I agree. Actually, I've heard Coach Dan Knight for Bettendorf say he's got some youth kids that he'd like to bring up and show technique in his high school practice room.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He said that too, yeah.
Yeah. little blood time.
Yeah, we got to poke the eye, I think, so we'll be down for a little injury time on the clock here. That happens out here.
It does.
You get the hands to the fingers, but good match yet. Looking really good. Yeah, looks like Connor got the eye focused in again. I think that usually you get that first poke to the eye. It's a little more of a, it hurts, I ain't gonna lie, but it's a stunner too. So.
Yeah, get your mind right. Ooh, you almost got it again.
Yeah.
Gosh, that looks good. Michael's a tough kid. He's got a lot of heart, a lot of go-get-him attitude. Ooh, there it was.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a strong kid. Yeah,
He does. He is. He's got a future for sure. He's going to be athletic. He just got to keep working on him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, we got Dalton again. This is a little added match we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
I think you guys had an extra kid that come, and being we had a few not wrestle.
Yep. This is good for Dalton, willing to step up and wrestle twice. Yeah. And James Murray here on the Bettendorf side.
Okay. Well, I greatly appreciate you guys doing this and getting these youth, getting them some exposure and showing the talent that's in the Quad Cities. And
thanks for meeting with us, Coach.
Absolutely.
And,
we appreciate it.
You're definitely making a great impact, and we're going to be seeing what you're doing for years to come. Impacting the high school wrestling here. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yep, and I want to say the same thing that you said about us. You're doing a great job here. Davenport West, it's noticeable the work you guys are putting in. So great work, and keep it up. And good things ahead for the boys for sure, boys and girls.
We'll do this again.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Coach. All right, looks like we got a little bit of time here. We can do a little warm up, and then.
We're gonna. It looks like Bettendorf and DeWitt will start first. I would guess 10 minutes or so.
Oh, here we go. We got the medals handing out, so it's pretty cool. The Davenport West kids found who they wrestled and taking the medal over to the Bettendorf kids.
What a classy thing to do.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a medal out of that. A lot of stallions that we're seeing out here. We're getting some good men and women wrestling, and it's going to be. We'll be seeing these kids, I think, in 6-7 years, maybe less than that.
Yeah, for a couple of them, maybe less. But I want to say too, Jay, you and I talk about wrestling all the time. We talk about how lucky we are to have some of the clubs and the talent we have. Bettendorf has been known as one of the top school clubs. I'm going to say West is coming up. I'm super impressed with what I'm seeing tonight with these guys and talking to Coach Shat. And very, very cool what they're doing.
Yep, and incredible. And just giving these, giving these kids an opportunity. I mean, most of these clubs are free, so it's a good opportunity for these kids to get some, free wrestling and the parents to get the kids involved in something during the winter. Because, I mean, Iowa winters are cold and long.
I love winter because of wrestling. If it wasn't for wrestling, I'm not sure if I'd want to live in Iowa. All right, we're going to take a quick break on the stream. We will be back to you before the high school duels begin. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies. We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment. We promise you will love the experience and the results. For any of your fitness needs, get a hold of Custom Fit Personal Training.
We drove, I think, 140 miles. Yeah.
For a bed.
For a bed. Totally worth it.
Find your perfect mattress at L&W Bedding.
We moved out of state and we bought a different bedding set from a big box store, a name brand, and it just didn't work out. I have not seen any that the quality matches what you can get anywhere else.
L&W Bedding. Schedule your one-on-one appointment today with the owner.
Brandon's Pub and Grill in Rock Island is excited to be part of the Quad Cities community. They have a variety of cold beers on tap, and the food menu is sure to have something you will enjoy. They are right down the road from Augustana College and are big Viking supporters as well. We would like to invite all the Quad City residents to check them out for a relaxed, fun environment.
Raise! 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 Raise!
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies. We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, you know, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment. We promise you will love the experience and the results. For any of your fitness needs, get a hold of Custom Fit Personal Training.
We drove, I think, 140 miles. Yeah.
For a bed.
For a bed. Totally worth it.
Find your perfect mattress at L&W Bedding.
We moved out of state and we bought a different bedding set from a big box store, a name brand, and it just didn't work out. I have not seen any that the quality matches what you can get anywhere else.
L&W Bedding. Schedule your one-on-one appointment today with the owner.
Brandon's Pub and Grill in Rock Island is excited to be part of the Quad Cities community. They have a variety of cold beers on tap, and the food menu is sure to have something you will enjoy. They are right down the road from Augustana College and are big Viking supporters as well. We would like to invite all the Quad City residents to check them out for a relaxed, fun environment.
Raise! 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 Raise!
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies. We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, you know, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment. We promise you will love the experience and the results. For any of your fitness needs, get a hold of Custom Fit Personal Training.
We drove, I think, 140 miles. Yeah.
For a bed.
For a bed. Totally worth it.
Find your perfect mattress at L&W Bedding.
We moved out of state and we bought a different bedding set from a big box store, a name brand, and it just didn't work out. I have not seen any that the quality matches what you can get anywhere else.
L&W Bedding. Schedule your one-on-one appointment today with the owner.
Brandon's Pub and Grill in Rock Island is excited to be part of the Quad Cities community. They have a variety of cold beers on tap, and the food menu is sure to have something you will enjoy. They are right down the road from Augustana College and are big Viking supporters as well. We would like to invite all the Quad City residents to check them out for a relaxed, fun environment. That wasn't that long ago.
All right. Hey, we're back live, guys. We are getting ready to go here at Davenport West. We're going to start off actually with it'll be Davenport West versus Central DeWitt. And Rob Hill here, Jay Zymet with me like earlier, and we have a new guest who's gonna keep us in line. Joey Trezino joined us for this. Yeah. So Joey, thanks for jumping in.
New old guest.
Thanks for having me. I'll do my best to keep you guys in line if you do the same.
Absolutely. It's a deal. It's a deal. Always a pleasure talking wrestling with you, Joey. So, yeah, thank you very much for jumping in. We love it.
Yeah, glad to have wrestling back. And to have a crowd.
Yes.
Last year we were that was taken away, so it's always more exciting when you get some noise too. So.
Totally, yeah.
So what have you been up to, Joey?
No, just living and finishing up school and just working and yeah, not too much.
Living the life. You got all your Christmas shopping done, I assume now, right?
I was actually on top of it this year. I got it done first thing, so then I put my sisters in charge for everybody else that were doing group stuff on, and
oh, okay.
Venmo's a wonderful thing. Didn't have to pass any cash through.
Well, it looks like we're pretty close. Don't look like.
You got a fan across the.
Oh
away
yeah,
from you.
yeah.
Put him on camera.
Put
him on camera.
We'll zoom him in. We'll get him right there. Mr. Forker is in the house tonight. Blurring on me. All right.
How's Keaton doing up at school?
Oh, he's enjoying it. Yeah, I think he's enjoying the good life. He's got finals today and tomorrow, and then he'll be home maybe tomorrow evening. Maybe he's going to spend one more night with his buddies celebrating the last day of 2021 at Iowa. But no, he's enjoying that, enjoying school. So he's excited. He said, "Look forward to watching Bradley do some wrestling and hanging out with Bradley a little bit next year too." So
yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun for those guys. It'll be cool. I don't know why it didn't. I knew it, but it didn't click totally. That it's kind of cool. Me and UJ are both like lifelong Hawkeye fans, and both of our boys are Hawkeyes.
Hey,
so that's pretty cool.
So where are we going to be starting at over here today, guys? 126, it looks like.
Looks like it.
That was our straw draw.
So we're going to, unfortunately, we're way across the gym, so we may have to listen a little bit to the loudspeaker. Jay, hopefully you know.
Sullivan kid, I think, is.
Colton Sullivan for DeWitt. And then either.
Oh, a forfeit.
Back to forfeit.
Oh, son of a gun.
All right.
Wait a little bit to hear the coaches yell their names.
Yeah. Sometimes we're set up better than others as far as information, but actually Coach Weissrock gave us the weigh-in sheets, so he did very well help hooking us up. We just need to make sure we know which ones in case there's any lineup changes or anything like that.
All right, we're at 132 now.
I think I heard Ryan Kramer for DeWitt. I didn't catch the West wrestler's name.
Caden Tagg, maybe?
Yep. I know. Yep, Keaton Tagg. Little contrast in body styles here.
Yep. A little hand fighting going in there. Working for that inside position. Let's see who's going to get it.
Nope. Good hips.
There you go. So he's working for a little wrist control at this point in time. See what we got.
Just got to just run around his head. Pull that up in the armpit.
There you go.
Oh, a little too fast. Oh, he's good job sinking his hips back down.
There we go. We got an angle now.
Good job rolling through.
Right out. Nice.
Immediately tried for an escape. Just got to put one or two more moves together.
So now we got 20 seconds. What do you want to just get a good ride in on the top side, or?
Yeah, I mean. Oh, or a turn.
Or a turn for get a couple more back on it.
Caden's got to find a way to keep his wrist free, especially against a lanky guy like Ryan.
We're going to start this period off neutral. You guys are a little taller than the youth we had earlier. I got to zoom back a little more.
I need a wide angle.
I'm with you. Both guys working for a position here. I really didn't. I didn't catch season how everyone's doing. I think DeWitt's about 500 going into this meet. I didn't see where Davenport West was.
Oh, and right into a cradle.
Oh.
Caden and a fall. Good top game from Ryan and leg defense.
Yep.
Caden did a good job of coming forward, just needs to find a way to fight a little bit inside control and get closer on those shots, especially.
Yeah, close that gap on them shots, because take that too far away and you get someone that can sprawl out.
Especially on that length.
Yes. So 38. Looks like DeWitt's holding on. I'm not sure who they're going to put in or if they got someone.
No, I know this is Hunter Strong.
And it looks like they're going to forfeit this weight.
Sorry, guys. I'm not going to talk. I'm trying to get a scoreboard going, and I messed up. So hopefully I'll get a score. But, I mean, you guys are doing a good job of keeping abreast of the score, but it's always fun to add a score. So
now this, we got
Cale Grell up here right now for DeWitt. Can't hear.
This is 52. No, 45.
45.
Unfortunately, they got 3 options for Wes.
Let's see if we can hear the coach yell a name here.
Nice little drag. Wyatt Haas from West. These DeWitt kids attacking that cross wrist on top.
That goes the
nice little roll through.
Tee up on that.
Let it go. Gosh, all these new era of wrestlers love tilts.
Yep. He's been in the room working out with your brother, I think, during the summer. So you'll see a lot of
those guys down. I mean, down at Agoge, especially with Brody Grothus and Jacob Schwarm, and they have Jacob Schipper with them too. But those Schwarm and Grothus are 2 great guys to learn to wrestle on top. Oh, that's a little dangerous there.
Yeah, you can't force that. May get away with it once in a while, but
he's close.
Back points. How does that put us at 12-1? Let's see what we.
At some point, I'm telling Cale, work a pinning or more. There's a nice little suck back.
Yeah, we got that in pretty tight now. Let's see, we got a lot of time. Nope, 20 seconds.
Oh, Wyatt's done a great job fighting off his. I mean,
yeah.
You don't want to be on your back, but that's you got to find positives, place in everything, and he hasn't quit. He keeps fighting and
exactly.
Look, and he's attacking.
Yeah, and I like that, man. You know.
It's easy to give up.
To work upon, and never quit, never give up.
So nice little shot. You got to get a little closer. Nice re-attack.
Yeah, once again, both just need to work on a little bit of position, get in closer on them shots to help them out. All right, second period. Choose neutral. Got 14-2 at this time.
Back to that arm drag.
What are you telling your kid when Kale Grell at this point? I mean, are you working some new stuff, or you just stick with the basics and move from there since first match of the night?
Just smart. Wrestle smart. Keep your cool, and honestly, don't do anything dumb. I don't. Just. Yep. I mean, he got to his stuff, and yeah, there's some matches that it's probably easier to work on new things, or better to work on new things you're learning, and I mean, I'm also telling him towards the end, hey, ditch the tilt, go for a bar or a high percentage pinning combination for just look at team points. That's
them 6
nice.
Points are big,
Is
this is Carter Donovan for DeWitt.
Daniel for West. This one started off a little faster than right into a cradle.
Two lanky guys.
Yeah.
That's
nice
tight.
Little cradle.
That's the way to end it.
How'd he end up doing last year?
He made it to districts, I believe, and then, I think he had a tough draw in sectionals. It might not have made it to districts. It was right around there that he was last year. I think Hayden Taylor.
Forfeit.
Yep. Hayden Taylor might have been in his bracket last year, and that destroyed a lot of brackets.
Yeah.
As a lot of people have probably heard, he's going to bypass his senior year due to injuries and start concentrating on his college career. So he won't be wrestling for that 4th state title.
That's too bad. I mean, obviously bigger and better things than a high school, but especially he's so close to a 4th state title.
I know.
Making history there, but
I bet there's a lot of local wrestlers that aren't disappointed.
Yeah.
They get out to the show hopefully this year.
I mean, I can't remember a time where he hasn't had Hayden Taylor a sling on or something.
Right. Yeah,
Another
it's been
forfeit.
since his youth. All right, where are we at? 195. We're moving
We had
quick
2
here
forfeits. Or 3.
Minnesota
192, Rogge. They got 2 pages.
Yeah.
195. This is 220 now. Chris Rogge, and then.
Now we got Mitchell Howard up.
So now this is heavyweight.
I think this is 220 now. Unless DeWitt pulled their heavy.
Oh, that was 90.
That was Alejandro.
Okay, so this is 220. Mitchell Howard.
Mitchell Howard, yep.
And
I didn't bring my cheaters today.
Deuteronomy Johnson. Sorry if I mispronounced. He's a pretty put together young man.
Yeah, he is.
Duro, they called him.
There we go. We'll go with that. Howard's working a nice front head tie.
Oh.
He's going to want me to watch your pressure with that big guy, with them big guys,
Oh,
man. Ooh.
Looked like he went for a little headlock.
Went for a headlock, slide by. I had to watch my camera. I was watching live action there. I almost missed it all. The forearm tight, just like you said before. You really got to cinch that up. He's going to work for a cradle, looks like.
Got
trapped locked up, but
we just worked on that the other week in club, and kids like to lock up a cradle without trapping that arm.
Yep.
Oh, stalling call, untied shoelace.
Yeah. You have Coach talk to them later on. You got to tape them laces because that's a point you don't want to give away.
Yeah, remember that from.
That happened at our class.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the highlight match. That was a big stall call.
Yeah, huge point. Yep.
You don't want to win that way, but it's the rules, and a junior and a senior. He's got to sweep him back on his hip.
Yep. Oh, you got it. Got him turned. Just back.
Oh. A fall.
You get the fall. There you go. Nice win for Mitchell. All right, we're already the heavyweights here.
Looks like a forfeit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forget we don't always start at 106.
I think we got
to work our way back up.
A loop here today. It looks like Sam Gravert is going to get a forfeit, and we're down to the light guys now. So at DeWitt, I know we got Dolan, Tyson, and
Hank. Hank for West.
Okay.
Two freshmen. Us. Oh, this is Dolan.
Yep.
Two 106-pounders for DeWitt. They don't have, probably the only few that don't have to cut any weight.
Yeah.
Nice shot. But again, long. Hank's long.
Yep. Yeah, work that corner, work that angle.
Oh.
And, don't roll through that way.
A little early, but
yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, keep rolling through.
I guess I can't get fined by anybody if I say question the refs, right? This isn't.
That was a quick
ESPN.
No, we won't have any trouble with that.
Perfect. Rob you won't find me, will you?
Rob's gonna have to dock your pay.
No worries on any of that. Yeah.
But again, I think I probably did a few other times I've been doing this. I don't want to be a ref, so I don't really have much room to talk.
I tell you, we had that interview with Meideke, and I think that could be the worst job.
Oh. I think it would be awesome. I honestly do think if you want to be involved in the sport and you don't want to coach or work with QCA Wrestle,
yes,
then refereeing's a great option.
We need them.
Yes.
We absolutely need them. We need some young people to get into it. And
most definitely. My only advice would be parents, just remember, without them refs, we don't have the sport.
Exactly.
So think before you talk.
Or be prepared to get kicked out.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen that happen to people before.
I've seen a lot of times where it should have happened.
So we're working a tough ride here. He's got
a reversal after. Well, he gave up 2 and 2. See now, big right.
Yeah, I didn't see that initially on that first takedown. He gave him 2 back points early, so it's going to be time for him to.
Oh, he's got to stick with that.
Yeah. Oh,
load
man,
that up and run. There you go.
There it is.
2 times. There's a 2 count though. That's a great job. Just frickin' loading that arm up and running.
And we got a new match, 4-4 now.
See where they go. Neutral. Gosh, DeWitt likes that little arm drag.
Arm drag by, don't they? Yeah.
Nice shot.
Get in there now.
Hank's so long though. Dolan's got to elevate, but Hank's got the cradle locked up. What's going to happen?
That's why it's called a suicide cradle. You do not want to go that way.
Oh.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't. Nothing. There, I'd give that to. Oh, nice cradle. He did a good job sticking with that cradle, though.
Yep, he did.
A lot of guys would have bailed when they were almost putting themselves on their back, but got to come around to the side, hips down, or knee in the bottom knee in the side.
This is where you got to adjust on your cradle. You got to have elbows and joints. So elbows got to be on the knee joints and elbow on the neck, and then you adjust that.
Good job fighting off the back, though.
Looking at a 9-4 match right now.
It's a good match. Good escape.
And 5.
Let's see if both of them have the gas to keep the pace.
Yeah, let's see how fast or how long they can go here.
Good snap. He's got a control elbow.
Oh, yeah. You get them snapped down like that.
That was a good, yeah.
Can't waste that takedown. That's a gimme there.
Both got.
There, get it.
Oh.
Oh, and he's off the mat. That's all right.
Just
Gonna
under.
get that mat to the center point first, right?
Yep, just under 30 left. Takedown for both guys would be pretty darn big. Oh, that's.
Oh.
That's
pretty tight right
yep.
there.
That's just continuing to wrestle.
Yep.
Went in for a shot and then.
You got 8 seconds. Can you fight it off?
Oh, we got the fall.
No,
3 seconds. Good match.
Yep.
I think we'll have a forfeit at 13. Good on the ref to check on them. Looked like they bonked heads or something on that little collision.
Yeah. Oh, on that last takedown, possibly, yeah.
Cruz with the forfeit.
So that leaves us at 20. And at 20, we're going to see one of our QCA class wrestlers from Davenport West, right?
Yep, Aiden.
Yep.
Aiden Nicholas and Tate Stockman. Yeah, Aiden's been one of the local wrestlers who's really made jumps over the past couple of years.
I saw last week, I was talking to the coach, saw him last week at the Zimmerman Invitational in Maquoketa, Iowa. It's funny, he didn't have the greatest record because of the tournaments they've been doing, so he came in 2-2, and they didn't even give him a seed. He just,
wow.
I think he might have pinned his way through or just walked through the tournament, so it always tells you.
Nice shot.
Yeah, very nice, smooth.
Now he's getting to that cross wrist and roll through tilt.
Nice tilt there.
He's got a 2 count.
Got a 2 count, yep. He doesn't want to give that up on the edge, but they would start off again. 4-0.
Yeah, you go to some of those weekend tournaments and you see these guys with not so great records, and then you watch them wrestle. It's like,
yeah, you realize.
Okay, they go to some tournaments.
They go to some legit tournaments. I noticed a lot of the area teams are starting to pick up the tournaments they're going to. I mean, Bettendorf had a meat grinder, was it not last week, but the week before, right?
Yeah, they were at the Donnybrook.
Yep, and boy, oh my gosh.
So listen to this. So North Scott started their season off with the Dan Gable Donnybrook.
Oh, they got nice little turn. Good.
Oh.
Well done by Aiden.
So, yeah, let's go back to that. North Scott, man.
The Dan Gable Donnybrook to open things up. Then they go to Council Bluffs, which is a major tournament.
That's a big tournament.
And then this weekend, starting tomorrow, they're going to be at the Battle of Waterloo.
And that's another. That's a. And the bad thing is, and I don't know if it's a bad thing, but you want your kids to go out and get the best competition. But the way the state seeds the state tournament now, they don't really take that into account because you got kids traveling to other states and wrestling nationally ranked guys.
Right.
They're coming in with, some of them might double-digit losses, and that affects their seed where they probably are one of the best 2 or 3 guys in the state, but they're getting paired up with.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I think they're doing it better than how it used to be where there's random draw, but.
Right. I do like that. But, yeah, maybe we need to look into, like, weighted tournaments, because something like that is just, a meat grinder.
Yeah, I don't really know if it incentivizes some people to go to these tougher tournaments and whatnot, but
you know what? If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Exactly.
And a lot of these coaches, I know Danny Knight going into state saying, you know what? I don't care what your seed is.
Yeah.
our end goal is to be on that podium at the end. So.
And if you're there, you got to beat well, you don't have to beat everybody. You just have to beat the guys you're wrestling. And doesn't matter if you beat them in the first round, second, semis, or finals.
I hate it when you do that shit to me.
Well, it won't be long, but let's go ahead and take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back on the stream shortly. Probably less than 7 minutes would be my guess, but we'll be right back with you guys.
Settle up for the next one.
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies. We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment. We promise you will love the experience and the results. For any of your fitness needs, get a hold of Custom Fit Personal Training.
We drove, I think, 140 miles. Yeah. For a bed, totally worth it.
Find your perfect mattress at L&W Bedding.
We moved out of state and we bought a different bedding set from a big box store, a name brand, and it just didn't work out. I have not seen any that the quality matches what you can get anywhere else.
L&W Bedding. Schedule your one-on-one appointment today with the owner.
Brandon's Pub and Grill in Rock Island is excited to be part of the Quad Cities community. They have a variety of cold beers on tap, and the food menu is sure to have something you will enjoy. They are right down the road from Augustana College and are big Viking supporters as well. We would like to invite all the Quad City residents to check them out for a relaxed, fun environment.
Raise! 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 Raise!
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies. We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment. We promise you will love the experience and the results. For any of your fitness needs, get a hold of Custom Fit Personal Training.
We drove, I think, 140 miles. Yeah.
For a bed.
For a bed. Totally worth it.
Find your perfect mattress at L&W Bedding.
We moved out of state and we bought a different bedding set from a big box store, a name brand, and it just didn't work out. I have not seen any that the quality matches what you can get anywhere else.
L&W Bedding. Schedule your one-on-one appointment today with the owner.
Brandon's Pub and Grill in Rock Island is excited to be part of the Quad Cities community. They have a variety of cold beers on tap, and the food menu is sure to have something you will enjoy. They are right down the road from Augustana College and are big Viking supporters as well. We would like to invite all the Quad City residents to check them out for a relaxed, fun environment.
Raise! 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 Raise!
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles.
We'll jump in here. There are a few JV matches left, so we haven't been paying real close attention while the varsity action's been going, but wanted to give you something to watch. I'll remove the scoreboard because that's not Nicholas and Scott Stockman. But, yeah. We probably won't do a whole lot of commentary for right now. Pretty soon here, DeWitt is going to wrestle Bettendorf, and we'll be back with you on the with the commentary.
All righty.
Hey, we're about ready to rock and roll here again.
I guess this one will be easier to know who's up because a little more familiar with.
You got your sheets in front of you, otherwise I can.
This is Bettendorf.
Got it.
Bettendorf. Yep. Tycho. 32. Did I steal? Nope, this is West.
Just missing my front sheet on it, but that's all right. We're starting at 32, and I know most of the lighter guys, so. All right, so 132, got Tycho from Bettendorf. Had a pretty exciting freshman career so far, right?
Yeah, he had a pretty good showing at the Donnybrook. Dan Gable.
Dan Gable, Donnybrook. Yep.
Long was it an invitational or
yeah,
add on to the
33 team? Yeah, 2-dayer. Pretty awesome.
So, and just the fact that he's in the placement rounds there is that's a testament. You know, in the middle weights at 32, that this is going to be a freshman you're going to be wanting to watch the next 4 years.
He spends a lot of time in the off season working. He goes down to Agoge, then he travels up to Seabolt and gets a taste of a little bit of everything.
All right. Bettendorf being the red, DeWitt will be in the green today.
So there's several exciting matches to come. A couple I know we talked a little bit earlier, 145 and 152 in particular we're looking forward to.
Doesn't waste no time going right in that takedown.
Here's another cross wrist roll through tilt attempt. I think we saw 15 of those at least in the first duel.
Could be a little Jay Schwarm or Brody action, Brody Grothus action coming.
You got that Turk set up. Looking the leg in. Nope, lost that.
I mean, it's been 10, 11 years since I've been in high school, but seems like a lifetime ago, but not that long ago. I don't remember all these tilts and stuff back then, and wrestling's just the way it's advanced and grown. The technique is crazy. Just whatever happened to a good old half? Right at this, got to get to the elbow.
Yeah, power half through.
There's my half.
Ask for it and you receive, right?
Yep.
He's pretty deep, elbow deep on that, and
45 seconds.
Just back.
We kind of let that go. Back to that cross wrist. He does a good.
Yeah. This is a nice
Ryan
job.
did a great job.
That.
Yeah, getting his arm back, elbow in, not letting the arm inside. Short time here. Back to a half.
And we go in the second period.
Yeah, so Tycho Carmichael up 7-0 going into period number 2. I mentioned 145, so 145 will be Dustin Bourne for Bettendorf and Cale Grell for DeWitt. That's going to be a really solid match. And then 152, this one, 152 is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most in this duel. Elijah Mendoza for Bettendorf and Carter Donovan for DeWitt. Carter is in our QCA Wrestle area rankings. Elijah is just on the outside. When we were doing the rankings, we're like, hey, this Thursday we're going to see, you know, maybe it'll be flip-flop next time. Elijah's got an opportunity to earn his way in. Elijah's had a decent start to the year. He got 5th at the Dan Gable Donnybrook as well. And I know Carter's got a couple pretty good wins this year already too, doesn't he?
Yes. So he had a nice tournament at the Bob Murphy up at West Delaware. He ended up winning that one, and I don't know if he's lost yet. Yeah, he has had a loss yet this year, but solid season so far.
He may not have a loss, actually. I was looking really closely as we were talking about the rankings. I think Carter Donovan is undefeated at this point.
Okay.
So any tournament you go to with West Delaware is gonna be a good one. They're always pretty stacked up. Good move off the whistle though from Tycho.
Yeah.
Oh, with the headlock, nothing.
Goes around for 2. Got quick feet.
Continuing to wrestle. Gosh, it's just second nature, it seems like, to these guys to get to that cross wrist and just roll through. I see that cross wrist, I'm thinking butcher or something, but not rolling across your back. And
the funny thing is, I'm sure we've talked about this before too, Joey, but last week I know Evan Forker was on with me. We were doing the commentary, and I was talking with him about it. These freshmen, so Bettendorf's got I don't even know, we could count, but 5, 6 freshmen in the lineup, and they don't make freshmen like I feel like they used to, right? Like these guys are coming in pretty darn seasoned as 9th graders nowadays.
Youth wrestling has changed a lot. I mean, with all the different, they're not traveling clubs because every wrestling club you have to travel a little bit, but compared to like basketball, they're a traveling club where it's kids from all over come in and wrestle with each other. I think that's changed a lot, and the number of matches they're wrestling is just ridiculous. These kids probably wrestle in youth now more matches in a season than I probably did my whole youth career. Which is there a right answer to more is better or less is worse? Who knows? I don't, but probably just depends on the kid. And
Yep. And we had that conversation with the youth watching them earlier. Each kid's going to be a little different, what they can handle, what they want, and it's got to be just the parents and the coaches talking close and like you said, being plugged into their kid and knowing what is the limitation, where they need to be.
And I coached 5th through 8th grade, and at that age you want to see them compete more, but can't force them, just encourage them as much as you can. Nice finish and a takedown and finish. Intentional release.
Yep. Tycho is really looking good in the neutral position here.
Got to move his feet a little bit more on his feet. Yep, that's a good double unders. Oh, you stick your head up there, you can rip it off with a nice little headlock, but Ryan's got to jack it up and commit. There it was. You got to be careful hanging your head up there. Double unders.
Coach is telling them to go for the pin right
so
now,
it'll either
so
be
they don't get the
tech or a pin, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's one of those positions for Ryan. You got double unders. You feeling pretty good. You got to, if you're going to go, you got to go, because if you hang your head up, that's exactly what can happen. Is
you gotta feel that
it gets ripped off a little bit with the headlock.
So it looks as if we're going to go forfeit here, and then we're up to 145.
145.
Jordan Roberts at 38.
So one of those two, I'd say, premier type matches of this duel coming up now.
This one probably on just name recognition would catch more eyes, but for local guys, I mean, people with the MAC conference, and is it still the MAC conference?
Yeah.
I guess for wrestling and stuff, not football, but
yeah.
52 is definitely an interesting one for conference seeding and stuff like that, even though it's pretty darn early in the year.
When we were putting this 45 bracket together as far as ranked wrestlers, I think if the top 5 or 6 wrestlers do not make it on the podium this year, I would be surprised. It was incredible, that 45.
You got these two, Jack Miller's 45.
Yeah, Michael Macias.
Oh my God,
That's Tapia.
Tapia
you
from
forget
Moline.
about the Moline guys too.
And then Drew Kested from Sterling.
Yes.
Is also a pretty darn good, tough wrestler.
Almost all.
It's loaded.
Almost all but one were wrestling at the All-Star.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be fun to do a round robin with those guys. This is a nice.
Man. That was unique.
Oh, you can let that wrestle out.
What in the world did we stop that one for?
That was a little early. Good scramble on both parts, though. Nice shot by Bourne. Counter going to Funk with Grell. And the ref wanted some attention then.
Nice little carry.
Nice.
See, now this is important time for Kale. He can't sit and definitely can't let a leg come in.
Yeah,
brought a wrist in, too. He's got a good job throwing the leg off, but
Dustin could be one of the toughest leggers in the state. When he gets on you, he is like glue. So you don't. And it's not that he's always working for that turn, but you are expending a lot of energy down there.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid making a mistake,
And I joke around with Dustin. He doesn't look like the strongest, but in wrestling, he's a strong wrestler, especially on top. He's clingy. He's got good grip, and so does Cale Grow. I mean, watching him grow and as a wrestler and stuff, he's just as good on top as anybody too.
Dustin kind of working the ref, but he got the stall warning on Grell. I'm not too sure Dustin's legit. Like, he's looking at the ref. Let's work on a move instead.
Exactly. I mean, yep. That's one of a pet peeve of mine. Top guy.
Yeah.
Bottom guy might not be doing much, but you sitting up there, if I'm a ref, okay, you're stalling now. You're not improving. You're not doing anything.
Yep.
That's an interesting thing, too. When people have a leg in and they're covering the hips, you can make it look like you're working, but let's see what Kale can do on. That's a good job. Good job on Dustin. Clearing the hips. I don't know what he's waiting for there.
Yeah, that should have been about 10 seconds ago. He hasn't even given the 2 yet, but I'm putting it on my board.
2.
There we go.
And he only gave. Okay, there's 3 back points.
Yep.
Kale. Especially now, Kale's got to have a little more sense of urgency. Once you hit the mat and you're on bottom, back on your belly, you got to get going. Keep tight. That's.
Dustin is tough on top. So we're at 9-0 right now, about a minute left in the second period.
See, right there. See, my opinion there, when he's doing that, even in the first period, I'd probably call a stalemate before I hit stalling, either one, and then say, hey, next one, it's going to be a stall call, but.
Sure.
It's just that it's a weird position where it's not much for the bottom guy to do, and it's easy to ball up hard for the top guy as well, but.
So 3 more there for Bourne.
I don't know what's going on.
Happening? We got 4.9 seconds left.
Yeah,
they stopped action. They stopped wrestling.
I think Dustin thinks the score was behind.
That was weird. I'm not really sure. So about almost 5 seconds left.
All right. Let's see what Kale. No, that's. Neutral. ref stalling. His shoelace is untied. Control that wrist, Kale. Dustin, good job working to come up. It's a good little battle.
Got a little shin whizzer going on, or? Yep.
That's it.
Oh, that's a
Yep.
Don't drop down. He goes right into the cradle.
Ball.
All right, so Dustin gets the win there by pin, and now our other big premier match. Again, this one a lot. I mean, these all kind of matter, right? Like in terms of seeding and stuff. But these, in our opinion, are two even guys: Mendoza of Bettendorf and Carter Donovan of DeWitt.
It was, I mean, Mendoza didn't. I think he practiced with the team, but didn't compete last year. So it's one of those things. So it's been a year since he's wrestled. What are you going to get? And I think he doesn't. From what it sounded like, he didn't miss too much of a beat at the Donnybrook. And
yeah, he wrestled pretty well. So that's the funny thing about some of those big tournaments is he lost his first match and then won his next 5. So but he got 17th place because he lost his first match. But
nice
Mendoza, we've watched him for years, Joey.
Yep.
I mean, athletic and strong. I've said it. God, who knows how many times. If he
nice
committed himself to the sport, you'd see this kid on the podium, no question. And I'm not saying he can't anyway, but there would be no doubt.
Absolutely,
he's got the talent. He's got a lot going on and doesn't quite, doesn't wrestle year round or anything, but.
A nice scramble going there. A nice clear out by Mendoza.
Good good finish from Carter. And then that's what Kale needed to do last match. I mean, easier said than done with a top rider like Dustin, but immediately to his feet, find a way out.
Every coach, you tell us about it, because, I mean, you wrestle at next level, but every coach that we've talked to at the college level says the number one thing that they have to teach a high school kid is how to get out, find a way out.
Nice double into a Turk. He's got to keep those. It's a different ball game when you talk about, you're going to have to let that leg go. Because, I think it's changed a little bit in high school. Usually, you used to get hit for stalling a lot more on top for just riding, but in college, you get rewarded for riding, and it's I don't know what it is, but it's you think you're good on bottom, you get to college, and it's hard to explain. It's just something different. But on bottom, the basics still work. I mean, the basics work on your feet, on bottom, on top.
Good first period.
Yeah.
Carter Donovan looking solid on his feet so far.
Absolutely.
Hey, real quick in the comments, Alexandria, Evan Forker did a great job. Sometime when there's an opportunity, he'll definitely be back on. He did well.
Right to the cross face.
Nice. On the way out again. We got a tight match here. What do we got, 4-3?
Oh,
4-3.
Both guys fake. Nice duck. And he's got to know where he's at. Bring him back in. Elijah, knowing where he's at. That's a great shot, though. Carter's definitely controlling the pit. If he pulls that leg into him a little bit more, that finishes so much easier. But good job. Again, he's long and able to hook that ankle.
Nice.
He can make his life easier on him, pulling that foot just a hair closer. I like that. Rips that cross face.
You got that hooked up or not yet?
I don't think so, but
Nope.
he'd go back to it. He's got to go hard. He might get it now. I think that's
looks
pretty darn close, if not locked. So walk that bottom. Yep, walk that leg to his head.
Exactly.
Coach Matt Onimus on the side giving very good instruction.
He's got it. He's got quite a bit of time to work it too. He's got his count. I'd maybe try coming up to my hips. Yep. There's. Oh.
Yep. Good fight.
You know what? You got your count, and you're not getting the pin there. Try to adjust. That's big 3 points.
All right, going into the third period here.
9-3 in favor of Carter Donovan. Looking tough. This is my first time getting to watch Carter this year. He's looking good. Definitely put into time in the offseason, I would say.
See, but this is where he's got to keep wrestling and work to score because he's 2 points away from a major, and he's wrestling on top.
Mendoza's still fighting really good on top, looking for wrist control. Yeah, I think you're right, Joey. I mean, this is the time where you got to tell your guy, dig deep. Now we look for bonus points if you can get out.
And it can just build confidence too, knowing that.
Oh, he's got that chicken winging.
Or things like this happen. You let up for a second. He's got to come up to the side. He's got that deep all the way across his back. He's got to run that. No, he's got to just commit and go.
Does he have to get out on the side and then block, or what do you coach here?
I tell him just load the guy's elbow in your hip and shoulder to his ear and run around his head. Especially with 40 seconds left. Just like he's.
Yep. Can't let him base up like that.
He doesn't. He comes off to the side and then covers the hips again. I mean, 1 point escape doesn't change team score at all.
Is that just a feel for that, Joey? Just trying to, get comfortable because, for a half second, you're going to lose control on that.
Yeah. I think it is a feel thing, but it's also just. Oh, now we're intentional release.
So we're going to try for a throw here if we're Mendoza. Down 7.
We've seen him do the throw before.
Yeah, that's last week, right?
Yep.
He don't have a lot of time to wait.
Best thing Carter Donovan can do is take a shot here. You can't get thrown when you're scoring.
See,
you don't want to be tied up with it.
Decent. Yeah, that's a good shot.
That'll do it.
See, and you know what? There's the thing. I don't think he was looking to score off of that shot, but had offense. He's got to do that in the first minute and a half of the third period.
Yeah.
There's no reason that match didn't end in a major for Carter.
Hey, who's up here? Landon. What's Landon's last name? ESC. Ethan Forker for Bettendorf. And we don't have a perfect setup in terms of names here.
Well, they have 3 guys.
Got Lawrence Flynn up.
Lawrence Flynn.
Flynn, all right.
Sophomore and a senior.
Forker and Flynn here.
Forker's filled out that singlet pretty nice, considering, he was a 106 as a freshman, so he's grown up quite well.
Both the Forkers have grown a lot. I remember watching them in the youth wrestling circuit. And he's going in the Marines?
I can't remember. Darn it, Army or I want to say Army.
Either one. That's
I think
an awesome thing.
in the Army, so.
Then Evan just recently had two surgeries, actually, finger and knee, so he won't be able to wrestle, but he is planning on playing college football.
Awesome.
Last I knew, it probably isn't spilling the beans. I know he's like he liked his visit to Wartburg quite a bit. I don't think he's chosen a college yet, but
he looked good. He looked good in that jersey, though. I saw a picture of that in Facebook.
Wartburg's a good school, football school and wrestling school, and they're another one who added a women's wrestling program.
Oh, that's right. They just did that. He's looking tough on top, really working that power half, stretching the guy out.
Flatten him out. Seen a lot of halves. Just got to get to the elbow.
That's where you want to just get that elbow straight.
Yeah. Shoot that arm all the way through.
Yep. And your back points automatically come on it.
Almost maybe come out on top now. We're running out of time.
Hey, guys, real quick, want to thank our sponsors for tonight. So Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty, Custom Fit Personal Training, and GT Sports. We appreciate the support. I'll tell you right now, I feel great. At 5:30 in the morning, I'm going to be heading to Custom Fit Personal Training tomorrow morning, so Chad or Aaron can kick my butt. And but every day I'm getting a little closer to the goals that I have. So
awesome.
I appreciate their support.
I've heard lots of good things about that place.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Great equipment, great facility, and the guys. I mean, you know, Aaron and Chad, great guys. Really, they'll push you. They've pushed me and Jay at some points to the point where we wanted to throw up. Actually, I have thrown up there at least twice.
And
you don't have to, though. They'll take it easy on you if you want. But I told them, hey, beat me up. I've got a lot to do. So
the nice thing too there, I mean, you see a lot of different athletes. I mean, they know how to train a wrestler. A wrestler trains a little bit different than everyone else. I see the football player. I think we saw hockey players in there before too, right?
Yep.
So if you got a special condition sport, you talk to them and they will put together and get a program to make you successful.
Yeah, they've got a lot of rowers too, like D1. Like we've got a great rowing, like Quad City Rowing through the YMCA. I think is like phenomenal, and a lot of them work out there with those guys.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, if you walk in there, look up on their wall. They've got all the college banners of all the kids that they've trained that have gone on to compete at the college level, and I don't know how many. There's got to be 50 banners up there of all kinds of different, athletic.
That's such a great recruiting tool for new clients and stuff like that. When people looking to where to take their kids and stuff, and you see that, and your kid has those dreams in mind.
Yep, it's very cool. But yeah, and we've talked about GT Sports before, and we always will, because they provide us with some really awesome apparel. We love working with those guys, and they do great work. And then our buddy Tim Hernandez, as far as the wrestling community, just epitome of what I consider. I mean, a guy who puts in the time to help anyone he possibly can, and great guy and great to work with. So thank you to, again, Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty, GT Sports, and Custom Fit Personal Training.
Big takedown at the end of that period.
Yeah.
A little slower paced first period or second period, but
so 5-0 going into the third here in favor of Ethan Forker.
Lots of time left for Flindom pick away at the lead. He's going to have to close the gap a little bit.
That Flynn, you said he's a sophomore? So he's put together pretty
Yeah,
well
he
for
is.
an underclassman.
Seemed like the last match, Forker's got to keep looking to, not get wild and out of position, but build on his lead. Good top wrestler, can turn, take down and turn, gets him the major, but there's clear the one arms.
Yeah, now's where, and you hear Coach Danny yelling at him. He goes, let's go, do it again. He wants him, 5-0 is not enough. We need to get that 8-0 or 8-point lead on it.
Now Flynn's going to have to start picking his pace up a little bit more because we haven't seen too much of an attempt from him yet. Blood.
I don't know what we got. Yep.
Little blood time. So now, good time to just remind everybody who's on. If you could, we appreciate you jumping on. Share the stream if you know anybody who might want to tune in. Also, we do our best to bring as much wrestling coverage as possible. We all have full-time jobs, and obviously we can't do everything, but we try the best we can. If you could jump on you're already on our YouTube channel right now. If you could find that subscribe button and hit it for us. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers because once we hit 1,000, then we're able to do a lot more in terms of like we can go live on YouTube from a mobile device, and there's a couple other things, but the mobile device thing's the big one. It seems like people prefer YouTube. We did a lot of Facebook Live stuff, but everyone's got the YouTube channel on their smart TVs and the Rokus and their Fire Sticks. So we want to really stick with YouTube as much as possible. But once we get to 1,000 subscribers, then we can really open up what we do. Anywhere I'm at, if we want to do a live, we don't have to do it just on Facebook, and then you just have to watch it on your phone or on your laptop, and then you go plug your laptop into your TV. It's doable, but it's a pain. So we just want to get as many YouTube subscribers as we can for that purpose. Just so, it'll help us bring more live coverage to everybody. So
Yep. We love what we're doing, and hey, Wrestling World, we're asking for your help now. So the beauty of a wrestling community is I've never seen them let us down. So if they can help us get that 1,000, it's just going to be bigger and better things we'll be able to provide to you.
Yeah, we're very close to 700. When I checked it just a little bit ago or tonight, so only 300 to go. It's not that much. The nice thing too is I don't know who all I subscribe to, but I believe when they go live, I get alerts. So you can turn alerts off if it's annoying to you too. But if you want to watch more wrestling coverage, yeah, give us a subscribe on YouTube, please. We're gonna get going again. All right.
Blue time's over.
30 seconds. Both guys got a little bit of a break.
Yep, got a little coached up. Both are told what they expect out of this last 30 seconds here. That ref has got an incredible ability to walk in front of me today.
I actually think that at referee school they teach you to find the camera and spend as much time in front of as you can. That's what I've learned over the last 2 years of covering wrestling with camera.
7-0. 61-70. Looks like a forfeit from Bettendorf at 70.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it. I don't see anyone reporting.
Who wrestled 70?
Davion Parker. I don't see him here tonight. I don't know if he's
He didn't weigh in.
Maybe he's sick, yeah. So 182 coming up.
We got Sam Beecher, a freshman from Bettendorf. And
Which
then
one do we got here? We had 3 guys weigh in.
Slaymaker, I bet. Is he?
Yeah.
He's been wrestling quite a bit.
Yep.
2 underclassmen, then sophomore and a freshman. Another singlets will clean up the blood eventually. Raggi.
Oh, man. I was way off. They're saying Raggi. Looks like Rage to me.
2 freshmen.
And I did see, Rob, that we know we're in wrestling season because Coach Cruz has got his bright yellow pants on tonight.
Oh, he sure does.
And I think he's always asked us every time to make sure he's noted as the best dressed coach with them pants. So.
If we get a break in action, I've got a camera pointed at him right now. If there's a break, I'll show everybody Coach Andy Cruz's yellow pants.
Hey, you can always find your coach that way. Isn't it like quarterbacks in college, or pros, they got the guys on the sidelines, they got the red jerseys on, so you can see them easier. I think that's Coach Cruz's.
I like it. It's either, I think every time I've seen him at a meet, it's been yellow pants or purple pants.
The purple with the, with the sabers on it, yeah.
Nice little throw by.
Got
to bring his hips in. Oh, head went down.
Uh-oh.
Nothing yet. There's a takedown. Good job. Both guys keep wrestling through all the positions.
Yep. Looks like we got a couple guys that are a little more raw or new to the lineup, so which is odd at this 182, a higher weight class. Usually but hey, that's how you learn, right?
Yep.
All right. That looks like that period will end this way. So Coach Andy Cruz's yellow pants. This is for you, Jay Butt. I see in the comment there. You have to let him know he made it on camera tonight. Always looking good.
Beecher started down. Did half the move. Just got to bring his knee up. There he goes. Good return with the wrist. Another back to the cross wrist.
Got that tight. Is he going to roll it?
He did. Yep. Caught it. Oh, he's
got the fall almost. Beecher, you got to move your shoulder, buddy.
He's listening to this.
Coach,
that's what happens when you listen to your coach.
Yep. So good pin by, is it Chris? I need to get
Chris Raggi.
All right.
I'm going to call him Chris Rage. I like Rage.
Chris Rage, yep. That's a good wrestling name.
What do we know about this 195-pounder from Bettendorf?
Blondie.
Blonde hair, yep.
Parents must have blonde hair.
They don't.
Maybe a little salt and pepper, right? But that's about as close as it gets. All right. This is fun for me to watch. Bradley Hill, recent Iowa Hawkeye commit and signee, so it's going to be fun to follow him the next 4 or 5 years now.
What have we got? Who's he got?
Alejandro.
ALMANZA. Thank you.
And he's going. I bet had him stacked up there.
Good job lifting that above the knee for the Turk.
Yep.
I think it's the first time we haven't, him and Carter Donovan, first time we haven't seen somebody immediately go for a tilt. I guess Dustin went for legs right away, but
yep.
It's pretty tight.
A lot of time. 1:15 on the clock.
Those 2 whistles keep throwing me off.
I was going to say, I thought he caught the fall there, but.
Good fight from Alejandro. Still, can do hold.
Ooh,
that's tight. Ooh, yep.
Ouch.
That hurts my shoulders. Alejandro's a sophomore. Yeah, these kids are getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. This kid just started wrestling, I think, last year. Maybe did a little bit in junior high.
Pretty close.
But yeah.
I don't know what. No back points. just pull that through for a turn.
I thought he got 3 swipes on that, but
let's push your body away. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Get your hips over top. He's got to get down and look for the fall.
That looks, it looks pretty tight to me. Pretty flat.
Good fight from Alejandro, though. Again, finding victories and positives and not a good situation. And fighting his tail off.
I think this is the second match. Bradley's had a rubber arm guy. First was, you get the pin or take fall at the clash?
Nope. Hard club. Nice shot.
My.
Another cut.
He said, heck with this tilt me. I might work on my takedowns today.
Nice little drag. Ooh, right to the arm bar. Yep, run. Pulled that shoulder to his ear. It's one of those things, you do it, they're going to go over, or it's going to hurt like a son of a gun. Yeah, he's flexible. He's got to drop his chest a little bit, shoot his arm deeper. The ref's got to escape. He forgot to award an escape.
All right, so he's got the tech or the fall here. So let's see what Bradley's going to go with. He said, let's move on.
I think the scoring table gave the escape without the ref signaling it.
And that's why he's D1, man. That was well put together.
I mean, again, for looking DeWitt side, it's for Alejandro, it's going up against a guy who's been wrestling his whole life and going to go wrestle best schools in the country. It's easy to just roll over and say, oh, I've got beat by a kid going to Iowa, which he did, but he fought. Could have just laid on his back flat. So we got Diego Cortez and Mitchell Howard.
Yep, both putting together decent seasons this year. Really excited with Diego here. He had another good showing.
He's another Bettendorf guy who wrestled 2 years ago and decided to take a year off, but come out for his senior year.
Which is working that front headlock series. Yep, he got her on for the 2. Shout out to his mom, Leslie. She's fighting hard and teaching Mitchell how to be a good fighter in wrestling as well. So
he's got good explosion to his feet.
There we go.
Diego's a little undersized 220-pounder, and it's hard hard to shoot underneath big guys, and there he goes and does it again. But he's able to clear out of that one.
Yep, you get stalled out underneath there. It's
a lot of weight.
A lot of weight, and you choke and turn really quickly.
There's a nice little slide by.
Yep. Howard showing that he's got some quick feet.
Oh, wow.
You're talking elbow of the ear.
Yep. You just got to go. You just got to keep going. Yep. Drop his chest a little bit.
Oh, lost it. Now you're down to 10 seconds just to get a smart
It's a big ride out.
Diego, you got to get out and get your 1. Try to close that score up.
Big ride out.
All right. Not sure what we got going on here. Blood time?
I know what time it is. Time to go back to Coach Cruz. Yeah, we won't stay on him too long, but gotta admire a guy who's willing to wear those kind of pants.
Hey, he got on me last year saying, why didn't we have a best picked or best dressed coach for the year? And then there we go. We're making the run for the yellow pants now. All right, back to action here.
I don't know. Coach Ominous might push him for give him a run for his money with best dressed.
I'm not sure how that wasn't locked hands.
Yeah. But
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Good explosion from Diego right away.
Oh, yeah.
Again, that's. Just got to keep doing it. Eventually, it's going to work.
Locked hands.
Three times in a
Nice
row,
moving.
first move right off the whistle. It's
At some point, you're going, you know what? You're going to get dinged if you keep riding them out, so you might as well
he
cut
likes a
them loose.
little slide by.
That was a nice explosion.
There he's
Hard
shooting.
shot. I think
He's
just
stopping.
Yeah, he's got to set that up a little better. And
Howard does a good job tucking the head in the armpit, and he's got to run though. He can't stop. There's your two. He does a good job there in that front headlock. Doesn't sit and just goes.
Yeah, Howard's looking pretty tough, man. I haven't seen most of these guys on the DeWitt side yet this year. He's looking good on his feet.
Moves good for a big guy. There was better.
I don't know about that pressure where he's at, but yeah.
Better job from Howard on top there off the whistles.
Yeah.
Bumping him. He slapped that cradle in. But he got his head out. This is big. He's got a kick. Diego's got a kick. He can't turn.
Yep. Both guys got to know where they're at on that one. You got a barn
No, he
burner
can't
going
keep shooting there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to realize pretty soon. I'm sure Coach is yelling at him saying, I think Mitchell scored 3 times off his shot now.
One nice little slide by, and then
is that a jump or a heavy cover?
I think a little bit of heavy cover, but looks like another big right out at the end. Right outs at the end of the. I mean,
I can break your opponent, and it's a free point, to get. So.
Yep.
All right.
Howard immediately chooses down.
And we got more score questions.
I think they thought there was a stall call at some point. It's a good job.
Working that tripod.
Okay, let's see if Diego learns. And no, that's
same situation. Nothing yet.
Does a really good job running that corner right when he gets his legs back.
Right now,
almost.
Howard's got to know that's coming every time now. So
there he ducks his head.
Drops head in the hole. And
He's going to get another.
Yep. Coach Adams wanted
There's a
him to
little
control
fake.
the circle on that. And
It's a good spot for Howard.
yeah. He's not going to be in any danger pushing in on that angle, and it's just burning up clock. So we're down to about a minute.
Now we're starting to get to the point where Diego's.
Yep, he's going to have to go for something bigger. And yeah.
That's the shot's not. He's got to change it up, but then when he gets in a front headlock, he's just hands on the mat. You got to control elbow and work to come up.
It looks,
but
I was just going to say, it looks to me like he's getting into the legs, but then he just sits on his knees.
Yeah.
Right? Like, got to keep moving.
He's got to get this one. I think, what is that, an 8-point lead right now?
Yep.
So he's got, this where you got to.
Yeah, this is big.
Yep,
oh,
and,
there's where you need Howard to work a little bit harder.
Well, he probably assumes he can score again, to be honest.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah, he won't get the major.
Yep.
And not taking anything away from what Mitchell did there in the front headlock, because he did a great job of moving immediately and working towards an angle, but Diego did not make Mitchell's life any harder in that situation.
Right.
And if I'm coaching Diego, I'm saying that shot doesn't work. You have to do something different.
Yep.
You want to say something? Is that your dad? You want to give your mom a shout out? You want to say hi to your mom?
All right, so we got Sam Gravert. He just made it into our rankings this last week, right?
Yeah, Sam Gravert had a big win against Aiden Kilstrom of PV.
Oh, wow.
Pretty solid win.
Yeah, that's a good win. And Xander Glazebrook, freshman from Bettendorf. And Xander's a pretty small.
Yeah, it looks like he's giving up a little weight there.
Weighed in at
more of a 220-pounder.
Weighed in at 222. But you're going to get a full 6 minutes of fight from Xander. And
hey.
Yeah, and as a freshman making the lineup, sometimes you just do whatever you move around where you can find a spot. And
you move around and you find a way to help the team.
Oh, there's nice. Oh.
That's how you shake it up, make things happen.
A lot of fast moving.
Yeah, these guys are moving pretty quick. I'm going to have to zoom out here today.
Bettendorf had a couple big guys in the roster the last 2 years who we saw all through the youth ranks. Decided not to wrestle. Who knows why? Sometimes it's good decisions. Sometimes it's not. They made the decisions.
Yep.
And so Xander is like, I'm not scared. I'm going to come in and battle.
Absolutely. And even, Xander coached him through the club, and he felt he needed a break. 7th and 8th grade year, he came into high school. His dad called me and said, "Hey, Xander's going out for us," and I said, "Good. Sometimes you need a little bit of a break.
Yep.
It'll do wonders for you." And I know he wrestled in some tournaments over the summer and did pretty well. But yeah, like you got to. Sometimes it's about finding a spot, and wasn't going to have a spot at 95. Wasn't going to have a spot in 220, and sees an opportunity at heavyweight, and
he just about caught him on a big man roll there. He caught his elbow and just couldn't quite follow through on it. So they're continuing over here. Some good hand fights going on underneath. He's definitely putting up a good fight.
Yeah, 2-0 so far, and it looks like that's how the first period will end.
Short time. Is he going to get that one? Nope. Ran out of time.
A lot of action for a 2-0 match.
Yeah.
This might be one of those things who I don't think either one of these guys look like they're going to run out of gas. Coach Trezino from Bettendorf likes, for some reason, gravitates towards coaching the big guys. Maybe it's because he wish he was a big guy.
I was going to say, how much do you think Coach Trezino weighs right about now? Is he a $130 yet, or?
Oh, I would say probably. I think he could probably cut down to 38 if he wanted to.
I was gonna say, these guys are pretty big next to him. He's got that. I always call it the Spencer Lee complex, or them little guys.
Little man syndrome.
Yeah, they like hanging out with them big guys.
There is a connect. I even think Griffin and Ella kind of seem like buddies on the team and stuff from the past couple of years.
Yep.
Yeah, and you always see pictures of Spencer and Cassiope.
Yep.
Which it's funny, you think you don't want to hang out with the heavyweight because usually heavyweights can eat and drink and not have to worry about weight.
Trip, fall on you and hurt you.
Yeah. Got a fight inside control there.
Yeah.
Think they'll switch to 2 mats?
I hope not. I like to stick to 1.
Yeah.
That way we can really focus.
Some good hand ties, hand fighting here.
A little slower pace in the first period,
Yeah.
but seconds. There's some heavy hands. Third period.
All right, not a lot going on in the second period.
Nope.
So 2-1 now. Grabert's leading, and he'll start the period down in the bottom position.
Nice. Both these guys do a good job off the whistle coming at us.
Oh. You have my back there, Joey?
I watched a few wrestling streams when it always seems like the big guys are the ones that run into the camera scoring tables. It's like let the little guys do that. It's a good.
Yeah. Stop that good move, first move.
Now the question is, though, how long do you let him ride till you start thinking about letting him go work for a takedown?
Yeah.
Well, he's got to keep coming up to his feet. There you go. Oh, I thought he was going to lock his hands. It's a good job from Sam. No, you can't pull him on top of you. There's your stall call. Now you got to. Now you cut him and let him go.
Don't go any further.
Is that a stall call or he called an escape there.
How's an escape when you have your hands locked around his body? Was that the right call? I guess I don't know.
I don't.
I think if he didn't hit him with that, he was going to give him the one on the stall.
I think it was going to happen either way at the restart.
Yeah. It's probably better, honestly, if you're Xander Glazebrook to get back on your feet anyway. Now you got a shot at tying it up with a takedown.
Sam does a good job, though. He controlling the inside ties, not letting. I mean, that's what Xander's got to work on, just fighting inside. Jump clearing. Double unders. Didn't.
Oh, didn't happen. I was going to get a little showtime going.
You've got to really commit to a throw like that if you're going to do it.
If you're going to do it, you got to do it. There's no second guessing halfway through. Otherwise, that's.
I think in that third period, these guys are pretty slick.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's going to be hard to get a good grip on that.
I'm watching TJ Kester bounce around the corner. That kid looks ready to roll.
Yeah.
Is he a pretty intense guy? I being as my kids are always a little bit bigger, I haven't been around him a whole lot growing up. He looks like he's got some intensity.
He's a kid that's, when it's practice, warm-ups, getting a drink to competing, he gets locked in from the set. Ran out of time. Wow.
Good idea.
Good. A lot to build off of both guys.
Absolutely.
Both
match.
Oops, sorry.
No, you're good.
All right, another one of our guys from the QCA Clash. Really impressed with TJ coming in here, having a really good season. And we got Dolan Tyson out of DeWitt.
2 freshmen. Nice look. He's nice
See that
carry.
half shot we were talking about before.
I think if you go back and watch every TJ Kester match, you're going to see, I would put money on 100% of the time him. It's a great job of closing the gap with a half shot and just getting in contact with them and not reaching and getting out of position.
Wasn't that you asking for them late weights to come at us?
Yeah. That doesn't mean they have to.
I noticed that with TJ. Yeah, he does that half shot and it puts him right in a great stance.
Yep.
Good position. Yeah.
Dolan's got to work on circling and
he's
tying wrist up.
Coming in here a little undersized, but he's got to hold his ground, learn to cut that corner, and
I will say this, TJ Kester spends a lot of time at Custom Fit Personal Training. He's in there all the time.
Yep.
So if you need another testimonial, the Kester brothers, he's got a 7th grade brother as well who's a freaking animal. Yep, TJ Kester with the pin there.
There's a freshman coming in, Dolan, weighing 100 pounds. He's going to take his lumps this year, but one thing is got to keep him in good spirits because it's going to be at 6 for probably a couple years, unless I guess I don't know how big his family is, but
I'm guessing
eventually it's going to click and the size will come. Perfect.
So
Steel Dirks.
Is this Keaton Cruz?
This is Keaton Cruz here with DeWitt.
Another freshman for Bettendorf and a fresh junior from DeWitt.
Now this squad is relatively young still with Bettendorf. I mean, a lot of freshmen coming in, and they're going to reload even harder next year. So
we got a big class coming in next year.
I'm excited to see what this group's going to do. You know, get a little more maturity on them, and I think you'll be looking at possibly
He's
going
mean
for
on top.
He's just brutal on top. You're looking at a nationally ranked team here shortly.
That was the one, being that I coached these kids since the fall, since they were young and new to the sport, the worry was always, are they going to spread out and wait? And that's, I'm sure the Bettendorf coaches are thankful that that's happening now. 120 for Bettendorf.
It's Garrett Evans for Bettendorf.
Garrett Evans.
Tate Stockman.
Stockman.
Once again, Evans looking well put together. A little bigger than what his brother was coming in.
Yeah. Nice drop
down. Quick.
Now, what weight will Royce Butt jump in at when he's healthy?
I'm thinking he may be coming back in at 32 and drop 26 possibly.
Okay.
I mean, I really haven't followed him on the weights where he's at, but it's good seeing him walking around already. I think he got his brace off a week and a half and is going full throttle on physical therapy to get back in the room. So, well, actually he's in the room, but get back in there and going full wrestling.
We had the camera on you a couple times. Jay Butt jumped in and he's like,
Jay Butt, what do you know about Royce's weight?
Yeah, Jay, I
you
know
don't
Jay's
know
listening
anything.
right now.
126.
126, all right.
Yeah, he's probably wrong. We'll ask Mom.
I think I saw her out in the crowd here today.
Yep. Much nicer than Jay. Pull that arm deeper through. Get your knee on the other side and push his head away.
Those that didn't know, Jay Butt was part of that. Was it Mount Mercy Suicide Squad that Danny Knight put together?
Mount St. Clair.
Mount St. Clair, that's right.
Gosh,
The Suicide Squad.
You meet those guys now, and you don't know how that they ever survived.
Andy Cruz, we had him on the his yellow pants on earlier. He was with those guys. Jason Evans, Garrett. He's a coach at Bettendorf. His son Garrett's wrestling right now. He was a part of that.
Matt Taney over at PV. Yep.
He does a good job with PV's youth program. Puts in a lot of time.
He does. Matt Taney's great.
I'll never say that to his face. I used to work with the guy, but
there's a couple other names. Hiram Heisinger.
Yep. He does great things up in Dubuque.
Yep.
Clint Long.
Clint Long.
He helped. I think he's still up in Clinton.
Or Elder Jerry, and he was the grandpa of the batch.
Yeah.
Jay said he's never wrong, Joey.
Yeah, that just proves that.
just proved the point.
Love it.
Oh. Tough ride on top.
Well, we will. We'll have a 126 ballot as well. So one more match on this one. And then we'll finish the night off. It'll be Davenport West and Bettendorf. There's going to be a couple really good matches. There'll be a few forfeits as well, but there's going to be a couple good ones.
I think it'll be interesting just for the 120, see where Garrett stacks up with Aiden. And I would say, I don't know what other schools have at 120, but he might be the top tier in the MAC.
Yeah, in the MAC, it's in our rankings. It's Gephardt and Nicholas. Sorry,
Gephardt's a stud.
Yeah, Trace beat him by decision though. But yeah, he beat him once this year so far. And then just across the river, Gage Ship is 120, and we saw him and Gephardt do battle at the QC.
That was fun.
Yeah,
that was every match there was fun and electric, but that one was a lot of fun. I think the last 3 or 4 probably. It's like, okay, now. I mean, the main event on paper was by far one of the premier matchups, but it's like, okay, this one can't be better than that one. Yeah. Oh, then they kept getting better and better, and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was fun. We're gonna have to do that again.
I think you should make 145 a 5-man round robin.
Oh,
how much we got to pay those guys to do that?
Yeah.
Got a bracket. They got to work themselves to the finals throughout the night.
You know the DeWitt kid here?
This is Sullivan here, right?
Colton Sullivan and Jace Luna.
Jace Luna currently has the top spot in our rankings. It'll be interesting now. Derek Bass is back wrestling. Okay. I'm sure he'll want to have something to say about that when he gets a shot at Assumption Bettendorf duel. Will be a lot of fun to watch.
Derek Bass is a fun guy to watch. Just need him to stay healthy.
Yep.
He's had, unfortunately, injury problems throughout his career, and So keep him healthy and
guess what? I think we're gonna run that match or that duel this year too. When about's that coming up, Rob?
So I think that is like January either 14th or 20th. I'll have to look, but we don't actually have confirmation. We'd like to stream that. We're gonna have to put a little. We're gonna have to reach out to Sonny Alvarez again and see if he's gotten us approved yet or not. But we'd like to stream that one. That is actually I'm sorry, not the 14th. It's the 13th.
Okay.
We're also going to be, so that night will be really fun. We're going to be in Rock Island. Geneseo visits Rock Island that night. And then we're hoping to be at Bettendorf and Assumption as well. I will be there because my son wrestles for Bettendorf. If I'm there, I might as well stream it is the way I look at it.
Yeah.
So,
hey, we can get enough
bypass the gate.
Yeah.
Just another reason that we need more YouTube viewers too, so we can definitely be going from multiple sites all the time.
And that's awesome. You guys are getting more into Illinois and stuff. Watch that Moline Rock Island duel. So that's.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We've still got a lot to learn, I know Jay and I, but thankfully Todd Thompson, he's a Moline guy, and he jumped on board with us to help because we were kind of lost. We're like, hey, we want to cover more Illinois, but we didn't know where to start.
Yeah,
like
they don't have a track wrestling they use. And it's just a little different, so close to us geographically, but so different how they follow.
Yeah. So we're lucky Todd was willing to jump on board and help us out, and we really appreciate that. He does a good job.
It benefits everybody. You guys get some good notoriety, and it promotes the school, and
it's out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a win. To us, it's a total win-win because this is like the best hobby I could ever come up with. I wasn't a good wrestler. I'm not a very good coach. I might as well put a camera out here for people to watch. And then
so I could do this all day.
Yeah, isn't
watch
it fun?
wrestling and talk. I'm sure people don't like listening to me talk, but it's.
I think people do. You're a knowledgeable guy. Yeah, I think people do. I know I do. But then, yeah, it's a win-win. The schools, it's free for the schools. 99% of the time it's free for the viewers. We put the QCA Clash on our Patreon, just thinking that was like a premier type event. We wanted to thank our Patreon supporters. But, yeah, most of our streams throughout the year we're just putting on YouTube, so it's free. We want to just help spread the wealth, whatever. Spread the wrestling coverage as much as we can.
Absolutely. And give these kids the acknowledgement they deserve. I mean, we have got incredible wrestlers in Eastern Iowa and Western Illinois. And I think with the amount of D1 wrestlers you're seeing starting to pull out of this area, people are soon going to start looking over this way again for where's the next elite wrestler? Who's the next kid? What's the next name on the bracket?
Yeah.
I've always told people it's the untapped area of wrestling. I mean, people just college coaches seem to forget that there's wrestling here, there's schools here, and now I know, I wrestled for Wartburg, but I also know TJ Miller up at Loris does a great job getting down here. Coach O from Co does a great job.
Yep.
So those guys from Eastern Central Iowa do a good job of getting down here and seeing what's going on.
So that'll wrap that one up. It looked like maybe 48-21 was the final team score. Bettendorf takes the win, but a lot of good matchup. Hey, DeWitt came to fight, that's for sure. They'll be fun to continue to watch this season.
Yeah, that's a weird thing about wrestling is the team score might be lopsided, but a lot of good matches and individual matches in the whole duel.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to do a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Bettendorf and Davenport West, so stay tuned.
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies, We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, you know, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment. We promise you will love the experience and the results. For any of your fitness needs, get a hold of Custom Fit Personal Training.
We drove, I think, 140 miles. Yeah.
For a bed.
For a bed. Totally worth it.
Find your perfect mattress at L&W Bedding.
We moved out of state and we bought a different bedding set from a big box store, a name brand, and it just didn't work out. I have not seen any that the quality matches what you can get anywhere else.
L&W Bedding. Schedule your one-on-one appointment today with the owner.
Brandon's Pub and Grill in Rock Island is excited to be part of the Quad Cities community. They have a variety of cold beers on tap, and the food menu is sure to have something you will enjoy. They are right down the road from Augustana College and are big Viking supporters as well. We would like to invite all the Quad City residents to check them out for a relaxed, fun environment.
Raise! 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 Raise!
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies. We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, you know, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment.
Holy smokes, we're back already. Hey, thanks, Matt. Take care, buddy. Thanks, Cruz. See ya. All right, we are a little slow here. We took a quick break, and they got rolling. So we're gonna try to get caught up here. I know this is Jordan Roberts from Bettendorf. We got to figure out who the West wrestler is.
$138.
Caden Tagg.
Yep. This is Caden Tagg.
So yeah, we got some coaches and refs. They probably wanting to get home here quickly. So this they didn't waste no time.
They sure didn't. No, we were saying bye to the DeWitt coaches and stuff, and they started rolling.
All of a sudden we heard a whistle. We're like, yep, time to go. So I just got word. I think started at 126 on the Pleasant Valley North Scott match, and current score now is at 17-6 North Scott.
Wow. So close duel so far.
Yep.
Jordan Roberts getting some back points here.
Bless you. They've been working on them tilts.
See, this is another just sitting up. He's got to bring his weight to the other side. Too low. And don't hang your head.
I was going to say, don't reach back on that for.
If you're going to reach back and grab it, you better go.
Yeah.
Go hard.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to be stretched out. And you get 3 on that or 2 on that?
Looks like he got 3.
Okay. Thought he got 3 earlier. There we go.
So 8-0 for Roberts going into the second period.
So how'd that youth duel come about? That's a really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I guess West did that a couple times.
Oh, nice little
past.
Little whip over.
Good job, Jordan Roberts gets the fall. Yeah, so I guess West had done it with North Scott in the past. I don't remember if he said any other schools, but for sure North Scott. And it went well, and they're like, hey, why don't we give the kids an opportunity to wrestle in the high school, in front of a little bit of a crowd early on. Yeah, it's a great idea.
And the club, we do a couple dual tournaments. They're fun. It's builds a team camaraderie. I can't speak right now. Brings the team together. It's a lot more fun. I think they have fun at individual tournaments too, but the duels are just a little bit different. And you ask college guys, you ask high school guys, even international wrestling, they did a dual style tournament over during the COVID year and stuff, and people say they love it. It's just different.
Yep, I totally agree.
Nope, Dustin immediately to the legs.
I unfortunately never heard who this Wyatt Haas. Got it. So I'm slow to update the scoreboard, but there we go. Bourne and Haas going at it. And it might be
time left. That's pretty tight.
I hope he's got to sink that arm deeper. Got to sweep that bottom arm out. Haas doing a good job fighting.
Yeah, he's fighting hard. The feet just went up.
Got to get his Dustin. Oh, there it is.
It'll be exciting to see what Dustin decides to do with his career at this point in time after this year.
I haven't heard recently, like in terms of where, but I know he's undecided, and he absolutely wants to wrestle. So any college coaches, Dustin Bourne is still available. Get in touch with him. He is a stud and hard worker, and you got to get him.
Yeah, he's going to be definitely going to be a 1-point riding collector for your college. Look at that.
See, that's what he's got to do more often. He goes, he's going to score well, not every time, but.
He is so athletic. I mean, he had a good football season and just continues on. Hips up, hips up. High hip wins on that.
You got 2 back there. Wow. Some more back. He's got to shoot that arm all the way through. Does a good job getting his hips out on top, but good job fighting off.
Yep.
Nothing yet.
Walk him off. Very good. Good mat management on that, knowing where he's at. Get him off the mat. Oh, he cuts him anyways. Almost made me look like I was talking about.
Shot through the arm, but just. Oh, there we go back to our cross wrist.
Yep.
Head other side.
Let's see how awake his dad is tomorrow at Arconic. Actually, we got so many Arconic families in here. We should get them as sponsors, huh?
Ooh, there's a fall. My wife works at Arconic.
Yeah, I just found that out today.
Yeah, I told Jay. Yeah. I don't think we work out in the plant. She's in procurement, I believe, right? Or something.
She
like that.
Some sort of tech IT. Now she's on the business side. I'm not smart enough to understand what she does.
I'm sure
I don't ask.
I probably wouldn't get it either.
Yeah, Mr. Forker works as a contractor down there still, right?
Yep.
He works. He is a Arconic employee.
Okay.
He's in charge of. I don't know the title, but something in the central maintenance area.
Say my
He's
old
boss
job,
of
I
some
used to work closely with those guys down there and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I used to see Mr. Mendoza down there too, in the plant.
I'm starting to just put names in. So Beecher looks like he's going to get a forfeit. Bradley Hill's over there. I put Hill in because I don't know if he's going to get a forfeit or not. Kind of looks like
I think 220 will be the next match. I think that's what happened with West and DeWitt.
Yeah.
Yep. Bradley Hill.
We got 220.
So 220, we've got Duratomy Johnson.
Yep.
And Diego Cortez.
Heard the announcers call him Duro. So
Duro.
Just a junior.
Looks like a strong lad.
Yeah.
Both of these guys are well put together, for
both I would say undersized. It looks like Duro is in the 20.
Oh wow, yeah,
208, 209, yeah. So similar size wise, a little bit light 220s.
Yeah, Diego 202.
Oh, we got.
There he goes back to that shot.
Yep.
Oh,
what happened there? Take a headshot. Bumped heads.
Okay, at least that time he went to that shot, kind of kept moving.
Yeah, gonna have to set that up differently.
Forcing the legs. That's
gonna, yeah.
I don't think Diego's much of a leg rider, but Maybe he's trying something new. It looks
Hey,
like he
wait,
wants
keep
to
him
go to
down.
it again.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to go back to the drawing board, look at another way of setting that up because he is a strong kid. I think he can set that
Going across the road.
set that shot up a little better. There he goes. Nice little
Separate.
cross that shoulder.
Oh, there's back to the legs.
Yep.
Darrell's got a shake. He's going to get high.
Yeah.
Oh, but he does a good job popping arms, elbows out, flatten them
Stretching
out.
him out. Yep.
Gosh, after I mentioned a half, I've seen a lot of half
Yeah.
attempts.
What else you want to see today, Joey?
$100
bill in the hand?
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to say cold beer and pizza.
Perfect. I'd be fine with that. There he got it.
There he goes. He's relentless on top, riding really tough.
Long first period. I like Darrell comes up, gets up to his knees and smiles.
Yeah.
Looks like he's having some fun. A little bit of blood.
So we'll mention, might as well mention our sponsors again. Custom Fit Personal Training, Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty and GT Sports. Thank you for your support. And also another plug for our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. If we get 1,000 subscribers, we will be able to do live streams with our mobile device. So a whole lot easier if me or Jay or Todd or somewhere and just have a phone, we're able to still bring you video rather than just like the short clips. The short clips we'll keep doing when we can't do full matches and stuff. But if there's ever an awesome match that we really want to show you guys, 1,000 subscribers helps us do that on YouTube. So yeah, Again, please hit that subscribe button. Back to action.
Here we go.
So somebody chose neutral. Didn't see who. Darrell's picking his pace up, just moving his feet a little bit. He's got long arms, just a little bit more of a step and clear. He's got to bring both hands to it. Oh, he's heavy on that lead leg, though. Oh, he's got to come up.
Good movement in the second period.
Just drop the hand down to that lead leg. If I'm Diego, he's heavy. Oh. And he goes, maybe he is a legger. Yeah, sweep that arm at the elbow.
That is tight.
He's got to bring his. Oh,
he just gassed.
Yeah.
Yep. Good fight, though.
Yeah.
Like 2 good periods.
Looks like the heavyweight match will be a forfeit. So stick around with us. We don't have a ton more, but definitely on our radar still is at 120. Aiden Nicholas will wrestle Garrett Evans. That's going to be a good match. So stick around. That'll be like the third to last match, I think, but it won't be very long from now because there are a couple more forfeits.
I thought you were about to say, you said Aiden, and I was like, no, Aiden Evans doesn't wrestle for high school anymore.
Yeah, Aiden Evans at Loris. Looks like he's having a good season so far, too. So,
yeah.
Good shout out to Aiden Evans. Former Bettendorf Bulldog, current Loris Duhawk.
At 125 or
33.
33 now. Okay.
They had a big. Depending on what rankings you look at for D3, they're ranked either number one, they're top 3 in every one, and they had a big win in Augsburg a couple weeks ago. Augsburg's always a powerhouse.
Yes.
And here comes a carry. Yep.
There you go.
It's one of those things. It's like Brent Metcalf. If he had everybody knew he was going to have a pop high crotch. Not a lot of people could stop it. They knew it was coming. Couldn't stop it.
Yeah, I think the same. I always think about Jordan Burroughs. You know, a blast double. Yeah.
Yep.
If you get good enough at something, it doesn't matter whether they know it or not, right?
Spencer Lee on top. You know he's gonna.
Yeah.
He's gonna attack your wrist or a bar, and he's gonna tilt you.
Gonna take you for a ride.
It's a nice deep shot.
Yeah.
He's got that leg jerk. Kirshner's got to crawl forward, slide that knee through. Not now.
He's fighting tough, though. Yeah. He's fighting tough. I'll give him that much. He's not conceding in there yet. Again.
TJ's obviously a tough wrestler. Currently ranked, I want to say 3 in the state rankings.
I think that's what I saw last.
And this weekend he will have a shot at the number 1 ranked kid from Southeast Polk, Carter Pearson.
Carter Pearson's, I think one of the national high school rankings had him in the top 20. He's a stud. TJ Kester's actually one of Carter Pearson's only losses in AAU wrestling. He beat him in the semis of state one year.
Okay.
I think Carter was on track to win a record amount of AAU state titles, and TJ
took one of them away.
Ruined that.
Well, so again, so TJ will have Carter Pearson, number 1 ranked kid in the state, Saturday. Bradley Hill, currently ranked number 2. He'll have the number 3 ranked kid from Southeast Polk Saturday. I'm sure there's a lot more.
Andrew Reed?
Andrew Reed from Southeast Polk, yeah. There's probably more ranked matchups, but here's the moral of the story is I'll be there. I'm not streaming, but I will be able to do a live video. So if I have enough YouTube subscribers, we can go live on YouTube. Otherwise, I'll have to be forced to do it on Facebook.
It's a good leg attack. So go subscribe now because I'm not going and I want to watch. Make 300 fake YouTube accounts.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's what people. Some matches we didn't see people do. Get a butcher and armbar, just run around the head and not stop.
It's tight.
He's got a lot of time left. He might bring your knee over and push his head away. Lots of time left. I mean, Garrett Evans is another one of those freshmen that bossed to wrestle off at 113 and bumped up because that's where the spot was. And oh, there we go.
Look at that. There you go.
Good job coming up.
Nice return.
Yep. 4-3. Is that? Is that the right score?
No.
5 to
yeah.
5-2 is what I've got.
Okay.
That's what I got in my head. Oh, they got
Yeah,
it.
they got it right. I was going to say, only give them 2 back points. Criminal.
And we got a reverse.
Oh, they're trying to roll through again, but end up giving up a few swipes. That's tight. This one's short time, though. Ooh, that looked pretty tight. He's going to survive.
Looks like it, and he's out.
Good period.
So real quick, upcoming streaming schedule. We will be. This is our last live stream planned, but I might be able to do some YouTube or Facebook lives this weekend. But then we will be back on January 6th. We're going to be in Bettendorf, and they host North Scott and PV. So that will be one you will not want to miss. That'll be awesome. And then a really good one, same night, January 6th on the other side of the river. We're going to do Geneseo host Moline that night as well.
Oh, there we go, another roll. Oh, that's where it didn't work. That's why I don't like rolling across your back. Oh, little flip-flop action.
January 13th, I mentioned already, but we're going to be in Rock Island as they host Geneseo. And then I'm hoping to bring you the Assumption versus Bettendorf meet that night as well.
Oh, Garrett Evans, good job coming up. And Aiden, you got to be careful pulling people on top of you. Pulling back. 10-4. There's a lot of time left.
The weekend of the 14th, so Friday, Saturday, typically is a 2-dayer, the Bettendorf Shootout Tournament. This year it might only be a 1-day. I know a couple teams pulled out, but we'll be streaming that that weekend. The 15th is the Saturday, January 15th, Bettendorf Shootout. January 20th we'll be at North Scott when they host Assumption. And then January 27th we'll be back at Bettendorf as they, my notes must be wrong here. I have that Bettendorf hosts PV. Anyway, we're going to be at, I think the North Scott one isn't North Scott and PV. I think that Bettendorf on the 6th is just North Scott, and then Bettendorf on the 27th is just PV. But we'll be at both of those. And then on Friday the 28th, this will be a fun one. We're going to bring the Western Big Six tournament.
Oh wow!
Out to
that's cool.
Yeah, we're going to stream from there too.
Where's that
that'll
at?
Be fun. That's at Moline, Wharton Fieldhouse. Yeah.
So Evans is finishing this up with one heck of a tough ride, man. And we talked about this earlier. That can break, and that takes a lot of energy down there to breathe, and matches could be won on top.
And he's not just right. He's working turns. But he got a little out of position, but ran out of time.
Hey, Greg Green, it looks like we are at 702 right now, so we need 298 more to get to 1,000.
There's an IT guy out of Moline that Todd Thompson always talks about. Maybe he can get us 200.
He says he knows. He says he knows the guy. I love it. I love it. Here's a good idea, and we'll do it with Bettendorf. I already talked to their club, some of the guys in charge of their club. If we can get the clubs to send out to their parents and their fan base to subscribe, that'll help a lot too.
That's a nice.
That was a nice shot. Yeah.
But to point, I mean, before that takedown, it was Aiden's choice, and after that rideout, normally you think you're up 10-4 going into the third period. You're going down, but with the rideout, that changed. Obviously, the takedown happens, but changes the match when Aiden takes neutral instead of going down, and then you followed it up with a beautiful takedown.
Yeah, great shot and finish.
Good job, Garrett Evans, though.
Caught him
He's
again.
not going to quit. He's not. Right to it. Right.
We still got a match. 12-6 now. Over a minute to go. Garrett might want to cut him. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, fourth.
Yeah, turn him or cut him.
He's got to kind of let him build up. I'd let him build up a little bit to his
you're
base
not
because
gonna
he's
get that
stretched out.
You're not going to get that Easton tilt when they're blocked down like that. So
I'll tell you what, regardless of how this match ends, Garrett, even if it ends the way the score is now, this match it's got to be a big confidence booster for Garrett Evans.
Yeah, I agree. We know Aiden Nicholas, one of the best kids around the lower weights around here. State qualifier last year, MAC champ last year. Garrett's definitely doing some good things here.
as a freshman, that's just more to build off on that. So.
And Aiden's no score yet for Aiden, but I mean here a reversal gives them the major, not that the team scores, and
there you got it.
But a major is a major, and that's.
I'm impressed with both guys in that match.
Yeah, that was a great match. A lot of action.
Both faced some adversity throughout the match, and both worked through it. And
126 coming up. Maybe a forfeit. I don't see a West kid. There's one West kid still warming up, so maybe he's waiting for 132. It looks like it.
Do you see anybody from Bettendorf
Yeah,
warming
Tycho.
up? Oh, Tycho.
Tycho Carmichael. So it looks like it'll be Tycho Carmichael for Bettendorf and Breyer Gunther for West.
Nice snap on.
Get that leg unhooked there. Yep, this is where you got to just keep running. Intentional release. Nice little.
So last match of the night, we had a lot of good wrestling we saw.
Yeah.
Anything stick out in your mind tonight, Joey and Rob? Any matches you really enjoyed, or?
I thought that last match, or Garrett 120 from this match was a good match. And it is, I think if you watch that match and don't see the score, you're going to think, or if you see the score, you're going to think a lot differently of how the match actually went.
Absolutely. And the nice thing with Evans, I mean, that's going to, like you said, that should give him confidence and define him as the next stage. And that's tight.
And then I definitely still that 152 bout.
Yeah.
Carter Donovan and Elijah Mendoza. That was a good battle.
Carter Donovan was very impressive tonight. All on his feet, on top, on bottom, all around just impressive.
Yeah. So that'll do this one. This meet 72-4 in favor of Bettendorf Bulldogs. But West, there's some guys on there that are battling, and we're excited to continue to watch them. Come the MAC tournament, there's going to be some guys on the podium there.
Yeah,
from West.
absolutely.
No doubt about it.
I think one thing that kind of stood out to me, and it wasn't every match, but there was a few times where you saw people had a lead, and they just kind of stopped and rested a little bit, where they were 1 or 2 points or 3 points away from a major, where if they picked up their pace just a little bit, they're probably going to get to that major, or they're close enough where, you know what, you got a period and a half or a period. You can score a lot of points in a period and get a tech, and it's one of those things, you know what, if you're close to a major and you work for it and you get taken down and you win by 5, well, there's no difference in winning by 7 or 5.
Sure, absolutely.
Just keep working to build your lead and keep wrestling, and better to try things now and get scored on than at the end of the season and figure it out there. But it's good to have. I mean, it was back last year, but wrestling with fans and just wrestling season is awesome to have back. So
absolutely. I guess before we wrap it up, one more quick shout out to our sponsors tonight. So Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty. Any real estate transaction you might need, go get a hold of Tim. Custom fit personal training, any of your fitness needs. Again, they're going to beat me up in the morning, and I deserve it. So I'm ready. I'm excited. And then GT Sports, any kind of promotional products. They do all of our apparel. My daughter just hit me, and it's on video, so we've got evidence.
She loses allowance.
Yeah, right. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to those who subscribe also to our Patreon. Our Patreon is just another way to kind of help support QCA Wrestle. What we do costs there's some cost to it, of course, traveling to places, the equipment. We want to keep getting better equipment too, so that our Patreon is kind of just help build the piggy bank a little bit to be able to do a little more. So we really appreciate that as well. And as a thank you, the Patreon members always get everything a little early. So our rankings, they got those on, was it Monday? I can't remember now. Monday, I believe they were posted on Patreon. The general out there for everyone, it was today. So a little early, just for people who either want to thank us and support us, which we really appreciate, or people who are impatient like me. I'm impatient as heck, and if I can get information a little earlier, I definitely will as well, if it's cheap enough. So, thank you, and then thank you to everyone who joined and watched and listened along tonight. And make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your family. Just help us get more subscribers, and we want to hit that 1,000 for sure. Thank you to Joey. It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me. I'm love to come back and do it again, and let's support these guys. They provide great content and do a lot of great things for the sport of wrestling and especially the area. So support them. Subscribe. Do it now.
All right. Jay Zyman, any closing words?
Nope. Just hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I won't be seeing you till next round, but look forward to January 2022. Let's bring it on.
Yeah, we'll see. Jay, we'll see you next year.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Take care. Have a good rest of the night. We'll see you.
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies. We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment. We promise you will love the experience and the results. For any of your fitness needs, get a hold of Custom Fit Personal Training.
We drove, I think, 140 miles. Yeah.
For a bed.
For a bed. Totally worth it.
Find your perfect mattress at L&W Bedding.
We moved out of state and we bought a different bedding set from a big box store, a name brand, and it just didn't work out. I have not seen any that the quality matches what you can get anywhere else.
L&W Bedding. Schedule your one-on-one appointment today with the owner.
Brandon's Pub and Grill in Rock Island is excited to be part of the Quad Cities community. They have a variety of cold beers on tap, and the food menu is sure to have something you will enjoy. They are right down the road from Augustana College and are big Viking supporters as well. We would like to invite all the Quad City residents to check them out for a relaxed, fun environment.
Raise! 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 Raise!
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies. We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, you know, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment. We promise you will love the experience and the results. For any of your fitness needs, get a hold of Custom Fit Personal Training.
We drove, I think, 140 miles. Yeah.
For a bed.
For a bed. Totally worth it.
Find your perfect mattress at L&W Bedding.
We moved out of state and we bought a different bedding set from a big box store, a name brand, and it just didn't work out. I have not seen any that the quality matches what you can get anywhere else.
L&W Bedding. Schedule your one-on-one appointment today with the owner.
Brandon's Pub and Grill in Rock Island is excited to be part of the Quad Cities community. They have a variety of cold beers on tap, and the food menu is sure to have something you will enjoy. They are right down the road from Augustana College and are big Viking supporters as well. We would like to invite all the Quad City residents to check them out for a relaxed, fun environment.
Raise! 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 Raise!
Hey, welcome to GT Sports. This is a little bit about what we do. We pretty much do everything from top to bottom. If you come down here, you can kind of see some of the things. We do coffee mugs, custom hoodie blankets that are pretty popular when it gets cold out, water bottles, koozies. We even got blankets that we custom make. Pretty much, you know, anything you need that you want to put a logo on. We got these headbands, these skull bands we got. We do pop sockets. We probably got over 1,000 hats, as you can see up there. We got extra apparel hanging in back. We got our design studios over here. And then we got our production room in here. But yeah, we're packed full. Whatever people are looking at getting, we try to keep stock, so it's all good. Hit up GT Sports and we'll get you anything you need, from custom apparel or promotional products. We pretty much do it all.
Tim Hernandez with eXp Realty has been in real estate since 2007 and specializes in home buying and selling, as well as helping investors locate investment properties. He is licensed in both Iowa and Illinois. Make sure to get a hold of Tim for assistance with your next real estate transaction.
I got a reputation to uphold, so you'll never see one of my peaches that I'm not absolutely proud of. Frozen pre-made dough? Forget about it. We use only fresh handmade dough. Artificial cheese? You gotta be kidding. We only use 100% real mozzarella cheese and lots of it. Skimpy toppings? Not gonna happen. My peaches are piled high with meat and veggies. Sure, I may go a little overboard, but hey, it's my way of earning your respect. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.
Custom Fit Personal Training in Bettendorf is home of the experienced, certified personal trainers that provide clients with the most effective workouts in a private setting featuring the latest fitness equipment.